Snark Tank. You're about to get your ears glazed by the great Chris Raygun, Derek Blackman, and Tom Sweeney. Sit back and prepare for some action. Sit back and prepare for some glazing glory.
Those old like wood panel like 70s air conditioners.
Oh yeah,
that used to like make it snow. Damn near.
Those
things are so cool.
My friend had one. I hadn't seen her. It was like 2009 or something.
Oh damn!
And I crashed.
Those are 2009. That's Antoine Dodson time.
I guess a little pre-Antoine Dodson.
Yeah, because he was like 2011, I feel like, right?
Yeah,
Who is
or
that?
12.
Antoine Dodson, you remember him?
Not at all.
I just saw like those guys that still exist.
Yeah, the Auto-Tune the News guys?
Yeah,
Shmoyoho or something?
Sure, whatever you say. I don't know who the fuck they are, actually. The Auto-Tune the News guys. Remember them? But you remember Antoine Dodson.
No, I wasn't on the internet like that yet.
Well, obviously, we have a
Rapist in Lincoln Park.
Oh my God. Is that the guy?
Climbing in your windows, he's snatching your people up, trying to rape them, so you'll need to hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband, because they raping everybody out here. You don't have to come and confess. We looking for you. We gon' find you. We gon' find you so you can run and tell that. Run and tell that. Run and tell that. Homeboy, homeboy. And then he died shortly after that.
Yeah.
He died, actually?
Yeah, he was raped by a goose.
Yeah. It was like,
welcome to the Snark Tank Podcast. Welcome to the Snark Tank Podcast. The only show where Antoine Dodson is still talked about.
I think that is a true statement.
I remember that. I remember the hide your kids, hide your wife thing, and I was like, "This is stupid." And then, like, I remember,
of course, it was stupid.
And I remember, like, "Oh, this is sort of fun," because that was back when Vine started. I just started.
Yeah,
it was Vine slightly before.
Yeah, 2 years.
It predated. Yeah.
Have you watched Vines? After like in a more modern sense, they're schizophrenic.
Yeah, of course. But there's only 6 seconds.
I know, but it's even like I was like, how can I follow these once upon a time?
I really liked Vines at the time, and I think I still do ultimately because there's like no commitment necessary. You know what you're in for. It's not like a TikTok where you start it and you're like, oh, this might be 5 seconds or 6 minutes.
Well, I learned, I think when it's past a minute, there's a little slider
the little
at
scroll,
the bottom. But still, if it's under a minute, you don't know.
Yeah.
And that's what upsets me.
Yeah, 5 seconds and 45 seconds are two very different things, and I would like to know,
Yeah.
But I think that you had to, like, there was a lot of stuff where, like, I think you had to be quick and improvisational and a little bit more, you had a box that you had to think outside of a little bit with Vine. I think most Vines, obviously, like most content are stupid.
Right.
I think
it's like most YouTube videos suck.
I think the thing about Vine is that Vine let too many pieces of shit into the content creator sphere. Like far too many.
I don't know.
I think it was just easier for them to just almost, I don't want to say authentically, but I can't think of a better word right now. Because since it's 6 second flash in the pan, some good-looking white boy just doing something stupid like that, he just and then everyone's like, oh, it's so fucking funny, and then they just follow him.
Yeah,
like you don't have. There's no time for that's clever. That's that. That's not. That didn't rise to the top.
Yeah.
Like, so I didn't know any of those. Most of the Viner invasion of YouTube, I had never seen any of those people prior.
Yeah.
To be fair, I didn't get on TikTok until it just about shut down, so I was super late to it.
That's pretty funny.
I was like, oh, I'm kind of starting to get into this, and then it was gone. Hold on
a second. Hold on a second.
Hold the fucking phone. You want to take this?
You had extra time. We started late today.
I had songs. I got this.
Huh?
I was late because I got this. I didn't make breakfast.
Wait.
So I didn't.
So you would have been extra late.
I would have made breakfast? Yeah, that's why I didn't make breakfast.
I'm so confused by this.
You had an extra 20 minutes.
Yeah, and I was waiting for this.
No.
This is exactly what I was saying. It's like I have an extra 20 minutes. Let me spend it somewhere else, so I'm still late. It's crazy.
I was waiting for this.
No, there's no excuse to be late when you should have been here at 11:30, be an extra 20 minutes to not be late, so you should have been able to get food.
I was waiting for this.
You were waiting for 20 minutes for a wrap?
Yeah, I had to get it delivered, so I had to wait for them to get there to my house.
You got it delivered.
Well, yeah. I didn't go up the street. I came straight here. So I was like, oh, I'm going to order this and get it brought here. And then it took a little later. I was like, oh, man, well.
Whatever,
got my
man.
little bits of food.
Whatever.
It's just like
Look, he's livid.
look
He's
at
actually
Siri
livid.
fucking was going off. He's trying to protect
You
me
got
right
that
now.
gay-ass rainbow Siri.
Yeah,
Wait, what the fuck is that?
It's default.
What?
It's
That's how that
it's-
happens?
It's the AI. It just I updated to 18 point whatever, and that's what it is now.
Are you
My
serious?
Siri's still a little
Yeah.
dot up the thing, but I have
Hey
an old
Siri,
phone.
Oh, what the fuck? That looks
little
crazy.
bitch ass nigga.
That's unnecessary.
That looks insane.
You got a black woman's voice as Siri?
You better respond to that, you bitch ass nigga hoe. Excuse me, I'm talking to you. Hey.
Hey!
She's straight up not talking to me anymore. What's my nickname?
You need to unlock your iPhone first.
You fucking bitch.
Dang, she's really useless. You got a black woman for your Siri? Is that possible?
Oh man, it reset. I don't have my nickname anymore.
At least he was
No, they don't
ignoring
have
it?
a black voice. It just sounded a little ghetto. She has a little attitude sometimes. That's all.
Yeah. I have an Australian lady.
I used to, but then like it reset everything. Apparently, I don't even have a nickname anymore.
Oh, what
There's
was your
that-
nickname before?
Nah. It's not
Is it
funny.
like OG
if I say
Mudbone or something like that?
That would have been great. No,
It's not funny if I say it.
well, like, if I say it, it's just like, of course, you fucking immature dumb bitch. But like,
Yeah.
her saying it would have. That's the whole thing. It's just kind of funny that It's just the F slur. I'm just gonna.
Oh, okay. It's just the F slur. Welcome to the
I
Women's
don't know.
Shark Tank podcast.
I'm still a little upset about that. I'm be honest.
Want a piece?
No, like I actually. So I was on time, and then I got the text from him, and I was like, "Oh, great! I have time to go to that place that actually does take a long time, but that's 20 minutes is plenty long. 20 minutes is insane. It shouldn't even take 20 minutes at a fucking restaurant, and unless you're at a really shitty restaurant that takes fucking an hour. You know, some people do that, but this bitch ass nigga, I'm telling you, man, just I'm gonna have like some time bandits beat the piss out of you.
Time bandit?
Yes.
What is a time bandit?
A time bandit is a person that holds time. It's a group of people that really hold time precious. It's a precious thing to them. And for the people that disrespect time, they rob it from you by beating the piss out of you.
Yeah.
So they make my life shorter by beating me nearly to death?
Yeah. I guess everybody has the capacity to be a time bandit in some
They
sense.
do. They do.
So it's not like an ethereal creature. It's a person that
Yeah,
is
it's
a
not like
time bandit.
it's
These
not like a
people take it
cryptid.
very seriously. That's the thing. And they're the I don't know if you remember when we were doing this is the extra ammo guys. We have a premium show.
God damn it.
And then we did like a I don't even remember how
we
it
were
started.
we were trying to figure out. We were trying to write the rest of each other's lives. I think. And you guys killed me immediately after the show.
I didn't. This dude took it there. I wasn't trying to kill you right away.
Chris got teleported to the future, lived maybe 6 hours of terror,
It was like minutes. It was 6 minutes.
Whatever it was.
and he teleported back here to die.
And he loops. It's a loop. There's always like a copy of you that gets killed by the microwave.
We don't have to explain it. It's not possible. You can't explain
he
this.
gets teleported
Yeah.
by the microwave, then killed on the street by
This
an
is
angry
dumb.
person.
Go sign up. Go sign up for our Patreon if you want to hear
Yeah,
it.
Patreon.com/SnarkTank. A bunch
shit
of
was-
bullshit nonsense over there.
Basically,
fucking garbage.
There was time bandits. That's all. That was my point.
It's a good point.
He's
Time
gonna-
bandits, I think, rescued you, or
I don't know.
and then wait. Imagine dragging androids.
Just
Yeah, imagine imagine droids. Imagine drag droids saved you.
Imagine drag droids. Dragoids.
Dragonoid saved you. Imagine Dragonoid saved
Yours
you.
is the fucking best. What are you
Yours
saying?
is so funny because
Mine
it's
was
shit.
mundane because I actually lived a kind of semi-decent life. I was like, this is boring. I was
became a
fucking like, I was like a
king.
vampire. What was?
You're like, you live in a tree.
It's so Can we stop? Because now we're just like giving a summary of something that people need to pay for.
I think. Well, I think it'll intrigue them even more. Like if I was thinking of me being on the outside and looking, like that sounds so insane. I need to listen to it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be a salesman.
No.
Since this nigga's been robbing my time.
That's crazy. This is even.
It doesn't work at all.
Welcome to Shark Tank Podcast. We want to start off today with a write-in, or I want to start off today with a write-in
Hot.
from Sandwich. Okay.
Oh, cool.
So Sandwich wrote in. This is amazing. Good day, ethnicities in my phone. No question today. I just wanted to inform you might be the first that I might be the first person to actually be fired from my job for listening to this podcast.
Oh no.
Long story short, I worked as a delivery driver for a grocery store, and they recently had AI cameras installed that will record short clips from minor things. In my case, I was going 31 and a 30. Egregious.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. Anyway, all you could hear in the 8-second clip was Kingston doing an impression of a racist, and he says the hard R 3 times. And with no context, it just sounds like I was listening to white supremacist media. Anyway,
I'm so sorry.
Anyway, I've been saying this since the fucking beginning, by the way.
Amazing.
Anyway, I already have a new job, so I thought you would get a chuckle out of that.
Oh, good.
Okay,
I'm glad you.
I started feeling really sad.
I was gonna be
No, you should.
It's out of context. A lot of things sound terrible.
No, not the same. Not to the same
They're
degree.
not the same thing as someone saying slurs 3 times. Yes, that is a bit worse.
Protect your neck, man. I'm sorry. Like if you are in a sensitive situation, like you wouldn't like say me if I was driving, I'd be listening with one earbud in. You know, I still have one so I can hear everything, but I'd like if I want to listen to something vulgar, for what I'm saying, like
Sure.
I would protect myself in that way. I'm not saying there's some people just never think about stuff like that.
Right.
Because they're just like, oh, whatever. And then this is a very odd situation where the camera record, like, that's crazy.
The fact that it happened to hit... Oh, no, it's not that weird that it would hit. It's not that weird that the recording would trigger right when he says the hard R, because he says it all the time.
All the time.
I don't say it that often anymore.
You said it so often that somebody got AI clipped and fired because of it.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate situation.
No, the likelihood of that is crazy. You know how many hours we record?
Yeah.
The likelihood of him just happening across a rare instance?
Was it more or less it's probably extra ammo though.
It doesn't matter. The whole point.
It does matter.
This guy's name, he's Sandwich, right? This is Sandwich?
Yeah, this is a sandwich.
Sandwich. Do you remember what episode this was? Because I would like to isolate the. I want to know. I want to hear what that was. It's so I can really visualize your car and then like the whole scenario.
Yeah.
I've been trying to
paint the
cut down
picture.
on that word in general. I haven't said it much often.
That's so crazy of you to say that.
I do say it, but like I'm trying not to say it as much.
He doesn't say it as much on the podcast, but you did say it.
Oh yeah, because you can't prove that. This can all be a lie right now. There's no proof of that. You guys, is this your word against mine? That doesn't matter.
It's your word.
It's our word actually.
Yeah, that's our word.
You can't call me that.
Yeah.
My name is Jim. N-word Jim.
N-word Jim.
It's not Jim.
That's pretty cool though to have like that as at a title. like
Yeah, it's real cool.
Can you?
I don't think he knows what he said.
I think he's having a stroke.
I think he just got it.
No, it's very cool. I'm still here.
I'm still here.
It's like giving a title as a Duke or a Dutch, but it's the N-word.
If I say if it's for religious purposes or something, the hard R is a very sacred in my religion, do you think they would let me change my name?
I don't think so. I think
feel
you're
like-
shit out of luck, my guy.
Because they make like so many exceptions. Like there was somebody
Can
that
you name your
literally
kid
did
Yahweh?
Yes.
You can?
Absolutely.
You can't name your kid God though, right?
I don't see why not.
I don't think
no,
you can.
I don't think you can name your kid God.
I
Maybe
thought,
Yahweh's possible.
I thought you just couldn't do like vulgarity or something like
Yahweh-
profanity or something.
Calling God Yahweh is like that's like oh, it's the Sangheili, you know what I mean? Like only a lore nerd would know that his name is Yahweh. You know, it's not like nobody calls it that.
I mean, that's what his name is in the language that it was created.
Yeah, in the lore.
Yeah.
Not in like colloquial.
Not
Nobody's
just-
gonna.
Not in the English language. That's all you mean. That's all you mean.
No, I just mean like no one refers to him as Yahweh.
Crazy Christians do.
Literally like
But that's what I mean.
literally
That's what you're
actual
saying? Okay,
Christians
gotcha.
do. Like the kooky birds.
Right. So what you're saying is people who are obsessed with the lore.
Yeah. They're obsessed with the lore and the Lord.
It's like, oh, it's an elite, and then somebody goes like, well, actually, that's the Sangheili, actually.
like, shut
and those
up,
are the
bitch.
Kidyar, and those are the Ungoy. And
Shut
like,
the fuck
you
up.
Get the hell away from
Shut
it.
up. That's what I tell
That's
you.
the Elixni. No, that's the Fallen. Jerk, lame, nerd, piece of shit. Kill him.
People
He
like
throws
that.
a Molotov right at you. Boom. Actually, you've combusted. You're not on fire.
That's crazy.
Dude, I saw a clip today on Twitter. The second I woke up late today. My alarm didn't go. I set an alarm for 11. I mean, I set an alarm for earlier, but just like I had like a second like in case of emergency alarm. And my 9 a.m. alarm went off, and I was like, I'll sleep a little longer, and then it just didn't go off, so I was a little bit late today. But the first thing I saw on Twitter was this this guy. He was cursing. This white guy. He was cursing out a cop who was like on his street or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, "Fuck you" or whatever. Get the hell out of here. And he reached down. He's like, "I'm picking up my phone. Don't shoot me." And they shot him. And then he walked.
So sad.
And then but he didn't. Like, he walked inside
and died inside.
No. And then he's like, he opened the door. It's like, "Call an ambulance, asshole." So I guess he's fine. Maybe, I don't know.
I guess it was a minor flesh wound.
Yeah, he maybe got shot in like the ankle or something. Or
I saw
arm or whatever.
Well, I saw something.
Or the brain, but he like.
but he's just powering through it.
It's one of the parts of the brain that wasn't active at that moment.
Yeah,
so he's like fine.
Will explode or some shit.
Exactly, dude. I don't know, man. It's so rare that I see anything involving police that doesn't make me hate them more than I already do. You know what I mean? Like I so rarely see like anything that moves the needle the other way.
Even the nice stuff pisses me off because I know it's fake.
Yeah, because it's like trying to.
It's propaganda.
It's like a shield, or it's like, oh well, I played basketball with these group of underage youths.
Yeah, I'm like, nope. I know you're visualizing shooting them.
And
right
if
now.
one of them fucking slips too funny, you'll kill him.
He was like,
one of them does a pump fake.
Like,
too much.
I'm seeing his face. He's playing. All the kids are like, hi, and he's just playing, but he's so fucking angry that he has to play with these black people that he knows are targets. It's like, I'm playing fucking basketball target practice. This is crazy.
It is
like a lion playing basketball with a lamb. It's like, what the fuck is going on here? I can kill you.
He doesn't even understand the concept of people, really. So he's just like, wow, it's crazy that target practices are allowed to play sports outside.
I didn't know that they were sentient. They're moving around independently of the harness that brings it to the.
He looks over at a group of kids playing. It's like, it's crazy how crazy technology's getting. You can't even see the harnesses on those targets.
Fucking AI.
In real, he thinks AIR is happening at him. That's crazy.
I saw some fuck shit on Twitter today. It was You guys know who Mr. Game & Watch is?
Yeah, of course. Mr. Game & Watch, the 2D guy from the fucking. It was a Tiger Electronic. What the fuck? What is he from?
I think it was from the Game & Watch.
It's from the Game & Watch?
Well,
I don't know.
There's this image of this dark-skinned fella in a very dimly lit room.
Of course.
And he's having having a temper tantrum, but he's like hitting things and it's making the Game & Watch sounds in the background. And it's so yells at him and he responds in the Game & Watch sounds.
That's like
and I'm like, bro, I just woke up to this. This is crazy.
That's like a Gordon Ramsay like light sprinkling of racism. You know?
it's magical. That's racism perfected.
It's like, he's black. Mr. Game & Watch is black.
Wait a minute.
What can I do here?
Wait a minute. There's a through line.
But dude, I don't know, man. I see those videos. It's like it makes me angry that they're allowed to just exist like that.
Yeah.
Like, police officers are like, they're like the Left 4 Dead witch, you know? Where it's just like, I feel like they're just there to if you pass them, you run the risk of just antagonizing them, even though you've done nothing but roam past them.
Yeah,
it's really infuriating.
Yeah, I do understand
that they're just allowed to be Left 4 Dead witches in real life.
I think what's crazy is that every interaction I've had with a cop, I've had good interactions with cops in person, and that is the only reason why I don't vehemently hate every single cop I've ever met. Even my family members that are cops suck.
I think I've only had bad interactions.
I've had a few good ones. I've had three. I've had three really good ones.
The only normal ones I had were around my age, and so they weren't radicalized yet into being rabid dogs. So they you can tell that they were new, and they have not acclimated to the cop culture to where they want to shoot everybody and absolutely do the worst things possible. Like actually, my buddy D-Rod, I was really disappointed because
he became a cop.
Yeah, because this guy he was the funny dude. He was like the funny guy. And then fucking 2010, he's like, oh yeah, I'm in the fucking LA Sheriff's Department and stuff. Starting out in a jail though, that was the first thing, doing like CO shit. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, he was talking about the things that they were doing, like initiation type stuff. If you would like be calling the dude over and spray a bunch of pepper spray, so then when he crosses the threshold, he just walks into a bunch of pepper spray. They would fucking the TV that the inmates would have, right? There's like the one TV, and then they would put like Dora the Explorer on and shit when they want to watch the news or whatever. Just torturing them in like light torture. But enough to like, their life sucks already, so they think it's the funniest thing ever. Like, oh, he's looking these dumb N-words and beans, And I was just like,
so much fun torturing these people.
I'm at fucking worst place. I remember this vividly because I hate fucking Hooters. But I was in. He was like, let's go to Hooters in Santa Monica. This is when we met up.
This is a cop friend of yours?
Yeah. And then I was just like,
such a cop thing to do is go to Hooters.
I was so upset because I just don't like their wings. I think they're terrible.
Hooters sucks.
Yeah,
it's not good food, and it's like the gimmick is lame.
I've been there 3 times. Yeah, at least be like, because there's like tip bars, if any. You know what I'm saying?
Or like bikini baristas.
Yeah, like go.
At least there's something there, but like. I love that video.
That guy,
his smile. I don't know how he like.
He's so photogenic.
He is.
Sucks.
He has such a charming smile.
So what we're talking about is we're talking about the Goonacide guy.
The Goonacide
who went to a drive-through window and I guess had his dick out and then drove off into a parking lot and killed himself. I don't know how he killed himself.
I told
Monica and Lyle about that, and I've never seen Lyle laugh like that in my life.
It's fun.
I've told Lyle that, and I swear it's like a neuron fired that never fired. He was just crying, and I was like, dude,
it's funny, man. It's funny. It's a shame because like he seemed like one of those people. If he didn't off himself, he probably would have gotten some crazy opportunities because like that guy has a look. Like I want to put him in a commercial.
That's charming. He has a charming face.
Yeah.
It's like the Jeffrey Dahmer thing with like the judge where he was like, you could have,
oh yeah, you could have been in my practice or whatever. Like you fucking.
Like, hey, maybe not say that right now.
The family of the victims here, like, you know what, nigga?
It's for the same reason that you're saying this about this guy. It's like
all this guy did was put his dick out.
That's pretty bad.
Kill multiple women.
Yeah, well, I mean, okay,
hold on. I missed that. You just said it just as bad.
Look, it's
Chris. There's a sliding scale here, and your pendulum of right and wrong is really fucked.
No,
up.
hold on. Let me make this argument.
Let's let him cook.
Let's
let him cook.
Let me saute here a little bit.
Okay.
So, Jeffrey Dahmer killed a couple people, right?
Sure, quite a few.
Yeah, a handful of people. This guy pulled his dick out, right? Mm-hmm. Which means at most it's like a net negative. Like he might make some people uncomfortable, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the best thing that the Goonacide guy could have done was basically nothing because he's pulling his dick out. Either he affects someone negatively or the person just doesn't care, isn't fazed. Jeffrey Dahmer kills people.
Okay.
Those could have been Hitler's. Those could have been also Jeffrey Dahmer's for all we know.
You're not circling the square well.
J-Dom was the one that would, he was killing like niggas, right?
I don't know,
If I remember correctly.
I'm sorry?
Was that the right?
He was killing women. He was killing women.
I thought Jeffrey Dahmer was the one that was killing niggas.
Niggas by black people or niggas by like men?
I mean like hood niggas.
No, that was...
So black men?
Am I thinking of the wrong person?
I think you might. Jeffrey Dahmer?
Yeah.
Dahmer's killing women.
J-Dom. Are you thinking of Ted Bundy?
Wait, no, I'm
Never mind. J-Dom's the one that was killing black kids. Or not kids, but I think they were just...
I think you're right, actually.
I'm pretty sure I am.
I think I'm wrong now.
Yeah.
I need to verify because...
if there's ever a disagreement between you two, I usually go with him.
Yeah, that's safe. That's a safer bet.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me put in victim.
I feel like you're going to accidentally think Kirby was a part of it or something. Like, I think you have that level of dementia. There's Kirby was the guy who You
don't trust your own memories, and you're telling me that I have that level of dementia.
What does that say about that? That should speak volumes.
So
it shouldn't. Actually.
So he killed some whites, but I think most of his victims were the brothers of a similar.
I really thought he was. I thought he was the lady killer guy.
Complexion. No, it's Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy.
He was the one the judge one that was like, oh, I would in a different.
Oh
life.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. I get them mixed up, I guess.
Yeah,
I get white psychopaths mixed up.
Yeah, T-Bun killed a lot of women.
T-Bun.
Why are you giving him?
Why are you trying to humanize him? You're literally humanizing him. You piece of shit. Look at he's laughing his ass off. Look, he's having a fucking ball. You piece of garbage.
I'm sorry. I'm back
T-Buns.
in my. I'm back.
T-Buns is crazy.
I am in my NBA mode right now. I'm actually really happy because I haven't been paying attention to sports as much as I've been trying to purposely escape reality because you know things are weird right now.
Yeah.
So I've been heavily paying attention, and I'm just so locked in.
You're so Negro coded right now.
A little bit.
You're so
like everybody's got to have some sort of fucking nickname now. So it's like, yeah. So
Did you see the fucking the Knicks whoop the Celtics ass? I watched that game. I couldn't believe what I was watching.
Yo, that was crazy.
Insult to injury. Jason Tatum goes down, ruptures his fucking Achilles. Not only did they were about to lose the game anyway, he then ruptures Achilles, gonna be out for a fucking year. I'm just like. That's like, dude, you know how they say, like, insult to injury? Like, oh, salt on the wound? Dude, that's like fucking the wound. Like, it's like, it was like...
That's like when Aaron Rodgers broke his fucking legs open on the first game that he had with the Jets or whatever.
Hilarious.
He was just injured before that, too, which makes it even crazier.
To me, like, I think New York Jet fans
Colin was crying,
it, too. That's good. That's what, so I love, like... I don't know. I don't like Jets fans. I'll be honest. I don't. Except for Colin, I guess.
Why the Jets fans? They're not
because
even. They're so not problematic.
They're one of those franchises that like I feel like they're like the Mets, where I'm like, dude, stop it. What are you doing?
It is crazy.
You got. There's some real New York. You get up. Stop it. That's just all. Like I tried.
Hard truth.
What would you got?
Neither the Giants or the Jets are like actually a New York team.
What do you mean by that?
Because they both their stadium is in Buffalo. Not Buffalo, is in Jersey, both of their stadiums.
They share the MetLife or whatever, or the Meta or whatever the fuck that's called.
They share the stadium in Jersey. The actual New York team is the Bills. That's the actual like New York State team.
Yeah, I guess they are pretty, but I mean, I guess good for the Bills because they're actually doing well now.
Yeah, they haven't been a good team in like 25 years.
But yeah, whatever. To me,
it's
just like there's just like some teams that are always like the shunned cousin.
The number twos?
Yeah, and I'm like, all right.
The punching bag. Yeah.
I tried.
That was Clippers for a while.
Clippers have been contenders for a long time, but they can just never get over the hump.
And then that was what you call it? That was Golden State for a while too.
Yeah, Golden State for a while. Golden State took over. They fucking four fucking chips.
They ruined basketball. They ruined modern basketball actually. But it's like, hey, you know what? It's not their fault.
Steph and Clay, yeah.
They ruined modern basketball.
Like,
I love seeing them play.
That's the splash. That's me because I'm short as fuck. Look at this pussy. This boy's like, oh man,
I'm trying to care.
I hate fun. I hate fun stuff.
Let's talk about a green robot and a blue bitch. And
yeah,
speaking of sports, speaking of sports. By the way, my argument is like if you kill people, you might be saving some people. But Medea Oblongata wrote, and he says, "Hey, denizens of the F-slur capital of the world."
Oh, nice.
Remember?
Yeah,
we talked about this in the last episode.
We did.
Long post, and not a question, but fun fact about the guy who hit the home run during that hot mic video. Nick Castellanos has a history of hitting home runs at comically hilarious moments. They consist of during the apology for the homophobic slur, during the on-air eulogizing of a World War II veteran who died 2 days before, during the discussion of a DUI committed by one of the coaches for the Phillies, during a tribute to fallen service members. There's a lot of veteran-related stuff.
He's a killer.
While the sportscasters were talking about a Phillies coach who suffered a stroke. What's going on with the Phillies?
Somebody's poisoning them, dude.
What are the Phillies? Is that
Philadelphia?
Really?
Yeah. Duh.
The New Yorkers, basically, is like their team?
I mean, the New York Knickerbockers, Phillies? Yeah.
What'd you say?
The New York Knickerbockers.
Sir? Yeah, but those are pants, though.
But that's a New York. That was a New York thing.
No, you're thinking of Orville Redenbacher, the popcorn,
or the New York Mets.
We get it.
You killed it immediately.
Like Orville Redenbacher. Sorry, go ahead.
No,
if you bobble. Fucking little Winard.
That nigga sounds crazy now.
His voice is destroyed.
He's so fried. He's like permanently fried.
Who are you talking about?
Lil Wayne.
He
literally sounds like that.
He strings together sentences that are still coherent sentences, but his voice is destroyed.
I want to help John Morant.
Is that him?
He talks like that, and I was like, oh my god, he's like. Somebody slowed him down. He's not quite where Sweeney was in that one laughing segment, but he's still coherent, but it's so slow and fried.
He's used so much lean. It's crazy. I hate how much he's used, and he's still fine.
He needs a transfusion.
It really
dude.
bothers me.
I think he'll die if he had a blood transfusion because he's probably like half lean right now.
If you gave somebody his blood, they would turn into Grimace. They would instantly become Grimace. They'd be like,
Is there still more
burgers?
Yeah, there's more.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's more than that.
I hate to be that guy.
I'd hate to be Grimace.
So while the sportscasters were talking about a Phillies coach who suffered a stroke, a walk-off game-winning hit on the day baseball legend Willie Mays died against the team he played for.
Epic.
That's crazy. That's insult to injury. 2 hours before Trump got shot. That's crazy. 2 hours after Biden dropped out of the 2024 election, and finally a home run on 9/11.
That's awesome. I like how that was the last one.
That is funny.
He's a killer, bro.
This man is a real life harbinger, and it's incredible. Yeah,
that's weird. That's weird. It makes me think of how many people have weird stats like that.
Yeah.
Or is this just really rare? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like there are some people that have some names on the board. I've done some fun, because there's a video of a guy that took a picture during 9/11. Like, he took a picture. He was like out there at the time. He was like taking a picture.
Yes, I think
and then
I've
there's
seen
another picture of him looking at the building falling. And he's like, I'm just gonna take another, and it's him smiling again. And it's like, what?
Is that real though?
I don't.
You know what I mean?
It looks like the quality to be actually real, but it could be. It could be
I
adopted.
don't know if I believe that. That's too modern.
GPT now.
That's Groot.
Chad GBG.
Chad GBBB.
Groot.
Oh, that
Grok.
one.
Grok. Why are there so many black
pay
people
for that or something?
I guess. I don't know.
I think so.
I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
I ain't paying for that shit.
Very stupid.
Fuck that nigga.
When will all the dumb people be gone? And Google be like, hey, bro.
What the fuck? What would chat? What did you say again?
When will all the dumb people finally be gone?
When will all the dumb people? So actually, finally, or just the prior, the other one?
It's funny if you ask Grok shit.
When will all the dumb people be gone? Let's see what it says.
Never.
It's a fair question to ask when you're frustrated with ignorance or poor decision making, but the reality is dumb is often a loaded or overly simplistic way to describe complex human behavior. Shut up.
What a dumb robot.
Shut up, nigga.
Is ChatGPT a free app?
Yeah.
I've never downloaded it.
Yeah, you can pay for a version of it that does more stuff. Like, say if you want to render a bunch of shit or whatever, like that
AI art or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't care about that shit.
Yeah, you have to like pay for it or something like that.
ChatGPT, why my wee so big? Why it's so big?
Actually, it could give you a good answer.
Like,
So
I don't know,
I wanted to mention this just because it's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
So HBO Max rebranded back
to
to HBO Max again.
Nice.
They changed it to Max years ago. For like, I think 3 years it was Max, like 2022, 2023, something like that.
Yeah.
They were like, we're Max now, you know? Because HBO, why would we want to be attached to HBO? It's got a pedigree for success.
The thing that everybody knows.
Yeah, the thing that everybody knows and has a sterling reputation. Fuck that. And everybody was like, why are you doing that? And so they changed it back. The thing that frustrates me about this is that some dude at like a marketing firm or like some dude at the company got paid a lot of money for suggesting this and then going through with it. Right.
Yeah. And
now it's back. And now he's got 6 houses probably.
Yeah.
For making a decision that didn't make sense in the first place.
Yeah. That's all. Yeah. It pisses me off because I so desperately would love a job like that where you just do almost nothing.
Yeah.
And then you remember, oh, fuck, we have our quarterly meeting. I got to come up with something.
Yeah.
And then this dumb piece of shit was just like, oh, I think we'll get a significant bump if we rebrand with HBO Max. And then some asshole was just, that's brilliant.
Give this man a raise.
That's it, like, all right, let's go to the child hooker fucking lounge or something, like the
thing that rich people have, the child hooker
all
lounge.
the fucking CEOs and COOs and all those fucking board member people.
Yeah.
Like, oh, let's go to the children cauldron section where we can cook and eat them and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I mean, I don't want to do that, but I do want the salary.
Every Fortune 500 company does have a children cauldron. Located in their headquarters. It's an big empty gymnasium with a cauldron in the middle of it.
I'll be honest,
they push kids into it like
empty gymnasium.
I wouldn't be.
They're pushing kids into that like Batman pushes Jokers into vats.
Yeah,
jokesters.
I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. Shit's weird now. Shit's so weird. I mean, there's that Bohemian Grove thing is so fucking weird.
What's the Bohemian Grove thing again?
It's like some camp that's close by San Francisco every year. Mm-hmm. The most rich and powerful men, exclusively men, meet up in this camp, and then they worship a giant owl called Moloch. and it is called, they do a ritual called the cremation of care, where they're purging all of their cares and stress and stuff. So they go there to relax and fuck each other. And then they burn a human effigy that is care. It's a real thing. People sneak in every once in a while, and then they capture footage of it. And the funny thing is we know about this because of Alex Jones. He was one of the first people to sneak in a long time ago. And it is a real thing, 100% real.
Yeah.
And there's a great fucking clip of Richard Nixon talking about the Bohemian Grove. And he's like, oh, I'm not going to that faggy event or something. He uses the word faggy. And I was just like, I love that.
Richard Nixon?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Because he was like, it's a bunch of queers or something.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of fucking rich and powerful dudes fucking each other, dressing up in like cloaks and stuff. Like literally, they're doing crazy, like what Christians say satanic. I don't know if they're actually religious, but they're doing paganistic weird shit and clearly fucking each other.
Sure, yeah, of course.
And so when I say like I wouldn't be weirded out by, I mean, not weirded, that's the wrong thing to say. I wouldn't be surprised if these Fortune 500 people or board members had some child cauldron thing where they're actually cooking kids.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah.
It doesn't not check out.
You mean to go just to camp. You just recently became a millionaire. You're like, I came with some money, I'm gonna go to some camp. And it's like, hey, we're gonna do the fucking 6 p.m. butt fucking. You down and you're like,
there's like an itinerary.
Yeah, of course.
And there's a little brochure. It says 6 p.m. butt fucking.
And you're like, wait, what?
The event is called 6 p.m. butt fucking. It starts at 7.
Yeah. I wonder how many people, me just talking about the Bohemian Grove, how many people just heard this for the first time and they think I'm insane?
I've never heard about it. Like, sincerely.
It is a...
Maybe I have, but it's like my ears like glaze over kind of whenever I hear like, because I'm just like, because even if it is like, okay, fine.
Well,
what does it matter to me?
I wish that wasn't the response, but it is so desensitized to where, like I said, a lot of people learning about it, and once they confirm it, because they can look up all the stuff, and see the images, whatever.
If you told me that like the effigy came alive, then I would start paying attention a little bit.
I would have talked about this a long time ago.
I would, in fact, only be talking about this.
Like, nigga, they brought sticks to life.
we should start a vlog channel where we do a vlog every day, right?
Yeah.
And it's mostly about like our day to day. We cook breakfast, or we record the show, and then after the show we talk about. Also, by the way, an effigy came to life at Bohemian Grove, and it becomes like a little documentary or like a little video essay about Bohemian Grove. Every day we talk about this.
That's crazy. I'm in.
No matter what we're doing. If we go to Disney, if you and I go to Disney. I snapped you right the fuck out of it.
You look like you ever see you must have seen it, Black Dynamite.
I've never seen Black Dynamite.
You've never seen Black Dynamite?
Of course I've seen that movie.
I was about to say,
I knew he was fucking lying. I was like,
I've referenced that movie.
There's when they because they're selling the 40s, right, that are supposed to like control the population.
Your mind.
Yeah, so like it
I don't know, I've never seen it.
They find out, shut up. Well, they find out that like through all that stupid like conspiracy theory thing, like they find all the connections like we were doing that one thing.
Yeah.
They find out that the 40s are shrinking
men's dicks.
Yeah. And then so they go to that one dude's house, and the way he behaves when it's showing him, he's like, they show his little ass dick, and he's just so out of it. And I think I cried because of like the thought of your dick just shrinking. That's the worst thing that happened to you. But he's like essentially just gone.
And don't they go to China? Don't they go to China
so
to
funny.
fucking trace it back further? That movie's so ridiculous.
I love that movie.
Dynamite.
Michael Jai White, man, he's the man. He's the man. But yeah, guys, let's get some cloaks.
I couldn't wear a cloak.
You couldn't? I think we should do it.
I can wear a cowl. I'm a cowl guy. I wear a cowl.
I used to have a Harry Potter robe.
Is that glass?
Where?
Right there. Right?
Is it? No, I don't think so.
Try a piece of this.
Just fucking lodges in your finger.
No, it's from this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My skin's durable.
You said something about Harry
on me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had a Harry. When I was a kid, I had like a. Because kids, I don't know, man. Like certain family members don't. At Christmas and birthdays, some family members are like more in tune with what you like than what other people might be.
Sure.
Yeah. Imagine being raised by a grandmother.
Yeah. And so, you know.
Got an abacus once.
Yeah. And so Harry Potter's big at the time. Harry Potter's huge at the time, big with kids. And so, like, the assumption is like, oh, Chris likes Harry Potter. And I did kind of.
I'm going to come back to that.
But, like, I remember getting, like, a Harry Potter cloak in the or like a robe kind of thing.
Yeah.
As like a gift. And I remember being like, this is kind of a sick robe, actually. this is kind of cool. It was a cloak. But I'm so certain it was made of asbestos.
Why, did you feel weird?
No, the texture of it was just very, like, I've never felt anything like it ever since.
It wool? It was probably wool.
It was like, no, it was wrong. Like the outside texture of it was mega wrong. It was almost like, you know, sometimes how you run your hands across furniture and then it'll like change the color.
Yeah.
It's like that, but if somehow that could like fuse that texture with like tall grass. If you can in your brain. This is very deep. This is a conceptual nightmare.
Sounds weird. I wonder if you could find it.
Yeah.
If you can find that.
I'm sure I could probably look it up.
Buy it.
Oh my God. It's in rough shape, I bet now.
Dude, I'm gonna buy a jersey of a dude named Noah Kniga. It says white boy, 18 years old. He just got into Philadelphia.
How many G's?
Dude, it's nigga, but with a K in the front.
Is Kniga?
His real name is Kniga. But no, he's fucking.
He's a white fella?
White as white could be. I shout out to Jordan. Of course he sends me bullshit every fucking day, and then every once in a while I don't people send me shit all the time. I don't check it every day.
Every now and again I'll check it.
Yeah, I'll check it. So I looked in and see. I was like, let me see what bullshit Jordan's sending me, and then it's a jersey signed by the dude himself, and then someone's like, honey, like get my purse. You know, it's like one of those memes, and I was like, damn. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now there's a signed version, only one I can find so far, for $191, and I can't justify getting it, but I can get one of his because they all have NILs now, the name, image, and likeness. They can finally make money off of themselves. So on the website that they partner with, where most of the proceeds goes to him, if you buy, I'm thinking about buying them the jerseys because it is $100, but then there's also a crew neck for like $58. So I was like juggling. I don't know if I could justify $100 thing of a jersey that says Kniga on it, but it looks fucking awesome. I've never seen, I just don't know. Apparently this went viral last year when he was in high school, but I just found out about it because of Jordan. So
yeah,
I constantly,
it looks amazing.
I think about like jerseys and like how many of them I bought when I was younger. I didn't buy a crazy amount, but I had a few of them, and I'm like, these are such a huge waste of money. Why did I ever buy these
jerseys?
I mean,
if it's a shirt with another guy's name on it.
But like, if you like support the team or
I don't support anything.
Well, okay, then I guess then that makes.
I had
sense.
fucking Mets jerseys. I had fucking Piazza jersey. I was like, why the fuck?
Oh, you didn't care about any of that?
I was like, I don't like any of these guys. I don't even like baseball.
I thought you just said you liked it because you're Puerto Rican.
No, I played it because I'm Puerto Rican.
Okay.
I didn't like it.
Fair.
You don't remember me complaining about how bad I was at it and I was forced to play it?
Yeah, I do. I don't know. I
hated baseball. I don't mind going to the game.
Did you watch it? Because I thought...
Of course.
That's what I mean.
Not my choice.
Okay. All right, fair. You didn't watch anything on your... Like, you watched your sister's fucking lady shows.
He had no autonomy at all.
I didn't until I got a TV in my room, and then we moved upstate. And I was like, I'm gonna go outside. I'm safe outside. I'm gonna go outside instead of watching TV.
Safe outside. Was it really that bad where you lived before?
The Grand Concourse when I was growing up wasn't great. I was outside all the time, but it wasn't great. It was not. It wasn't. I think that's the best part of the Bronx. I would say though.
Okay.
I think that was the safest part of the Bronx to live at, and
the best part of the Bronx to live in is outside of the Bronx.
It was the Concourse.
Just where you could see it.
Like,
You're not
Concourse
actually in
part.
the Bronx.
I think well, not a good part. It was
that beautiful Bronx skyline that everybody talks about.
You guys ever see Rumble in the Bronx?
Of course, with Jackie Chan.
Yeah, what did you think of that movie?
I think there was.
Was it a good representation of New York?
Yeah, it was.
I think they filmed it in Toronto, is what I think.
Very likely.
They probably did, especially around that time. Toronto was desperate for anything.
Yeah. And the Bronx was dangerous, as it still is.
Jackie would have died. Somebody would have shot him.
Someone would have just shot him because he was walking too fast.
He would have tried to march on somebody, would have shot him in his chest. He would have been like, Uncle. He would have died.
He's walking calmly, slowly down the street. And some guy's like, Whoa! What? He's too fast. He's too unloads.
It's a gun that's like 10 feet long. And
It's a muzzle.
touches his chest.
I love that idea. The little pistol with the 14-foot barrel. It goes across an entire intersection.
He pulls the trigger. You hear the bang. You hear the fucking the fucking thing. The hammer hit, and you're like, ah! Afterwards.
Because it's bouncing up and down through the.
Oh my god!
Very stupid.
I want to get a gun that has a loop, like one of the silly straws.
A silly gun? The fucking silly gun would be awesome.
With his braids.
Just fucking bam, and somehow it helps with the velocity.
Remember when Wanted came out?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it was
fucking
like curving the
curving
bullets. And I
bullets.
was like,
Oh, the Angelina Jolie.
I love that movie.
That was a
dude.
fun movie.
I love.
You know
that
what's fun
movie.
about that movie? They had a game that was kind of cool too.
Yes, I remember
didn't
the
know they had a
game.
game.
Yes,
Yeah, it was kind of sick.
I remember hearing about it
I mean,
on
it's
G4.
it's not a good video game by
Sure.
today's. It's not like God of War or nothing, but like it was a fun little game. Like I played the demo
I
over
remember
and
hearing
over
about it
again.
on G4 a lot.
I had
With-
no
with- when
idea
it was
they had a
that-
game.
With that
That's
girl,
crazy.
Yeah, it
what's
was-
the name of the
it-
girl from G4 with the big titties?
Olivia.
Olivia Munn.
Munn. There you
Yeah.
go.
She married John Mulaney. Isn't that crazy?
Huh?
That's actually true.
Why?
I don't know. What do you mean?
Why?
Why would anybody marry that nigga? I'm just saying.
He's a funny, well-meaning guy. He's an addict, I guess.
Yeah.
but
Like, well, who isn't? I
he
guess.
was.
Oh, he's clean.
I think so.
He says he is. I hope he is.
I think I believe it.
He's boring. He's
Yeah.
boring now. He's clean. I can.
What was his
Olivia.
vice? What was his vice?
Everything.
Really?
Yeah, he
Remember
was
Olivia
great.
was in Mass Effect 3. You remember that?
Oh,
I think
yes, she was.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
Wasn't
like
she in
the-
X-Men also? What, X-Men movies?
Yeah,
What
she-
Apocalypse?
I
She
think
was
you're
Psylocke.
right.
What
think
was
you're
she?
right. Yeah,
Oh,
she's
she was
Psylocke.
Psylocke.
She was
That's
Psylocke.
right.
Yeah, I remember my hand being busy.
I wasn't. I was fucking disgusted. The movie sucked.
It was terrible.
Dude, and they didn't finish it either.
What makes me really
Like
sad
it
is
was
that-
the effects were. Do you remember how bad the effects were, especially towards the end?
yeah, with freaking Pietro fucking running around and,
Dude.
and having a long head.
Dude, it was. I was fucking flabbergasted.
They
I've
did
never
Oscar Isaac so vile. I was so mad. I was
I
like,
didn't-
"Come on,
wait,
that's
how
my
did-
boy."
How did we get here? What the hell?
Olivia Munn.
Yeah.
Why did she come up?
Because something about
You were talking about Wanted. I remember she talked about it on
Wanted.
G4.
Okay.
She was talking about she was like finger blasting herself. We're talking about Wanted.
I didn't want to lose. I didn't want to lose Wanted.
In my head,
In the
I was
discussion.
transfixed on this. I gotta
got
get
a
this
curve.
game.
You played that
Bullets,
game?
I remember it from G4. I
Andy
didn't play it.
Dufresne
I put-
curve the bullet.
He curved the bullet,
Man,
dude.
it's a curve the bullet into
I
the
remember
back
the
of
game
the head
was-
of every infant in the room.
I remember the game was really. It was kind of cool because it was like a normal third-person shooter, but then like you'd build. I think you'd like build up a meter where you could curve the bullet, and the way that it was like represented was so sick because it was like you would hold like I think the bumper, and then it would give you like kind of like the arch, almost like a grenade arc, but it would
Okay.
automatically lock on to like the character. So you would
okay.
choose how to curve it, and if you got it like right in a certain way, it would like follow the bullet, and then it would usually go down into the top of people's heads, and then they would just collapse and explode. It was fucking cool. It was probably like really mechanically bare bones and really it probably wouldn't hold up for like a whole like 7-hour experience or whatever, but it was pretty fun.
You remember that movie? Remember the fucking Angelina Jolie kills everyone and kills herself? Do you remember
Yeah,
that?
Everybody in the room.
In
she
what?
Kills everybody in the room.
She fucking
In
whips
what?
the bullet.
In Wanted,
She
Yeah.
whips the bullet and it
And it
kills
kills-
everybody
and
and it
herself,
kills herself too. Because like when they find out the whole master plan, like, oh, we're manipulating things to be in their favor,
right?
and not like
So dumb.
And then she was like, oh, we shouldn't be here. So funny.
That's so unreasonable.
Dude, the scene leading up to that, dude, when McAfee whatever is running through the place, sick fucking scene.
He killing the fuck out of those
Dude,
people.
it's actually like a really good action scene. Like people talk about like Kingsman and then the church and stuff, and I'm
Yeah.
like, don't discount fucking that Wanted scene. It's good.
It's just people. It's just such a joke of a movie.
It totally,
You know what?
dude. That I was laughing.
It's
out
like
loud.
Jumper or something, you know?
that movie was fun, but yeah, I get it.
It was like
Jumper?
that
I didn't-
era.
I didn't see that.
Where yeah, the guy
With
who
Hayden Hutchinson and Samuel Jackson, actually, both of them were in
Oh
the
yeah,
game.
Yeah.
jumping fool.
he can-
Jumper?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He
what is
he
that?
teleports around.
When
There
you
was a game
teleport?
about that too. I think.
Remember Push with Chris Evans when he has telekinesis, but he was terrible at it.
No, I don't remember that at all.
I remember Push.
So they were just making movies like with one word names like Jumper, Push, Looper.
Yeah.
I know that's different.
Lupin the third.
I kind of like Looper a little bit.
I never saw Looper.
That's the one with what's it called? With,
That's a time travel one, right?
Yeah, with the guy from Third Rock from the Sun. I can't remember his name.
John Lithgow? French Stewart? These are all people from
He's the guy from Don John.
Don John.
John Lithgow would have been awesome. I can't remember the guy's name, but I think his name might actually be John.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt? Jordan?
Jason or
His
Gordon
name's
Levitt?
John Sorden Gordon
Shut
Jordan.
the fuck up.
Gordon Levitt
Jordan
is...
Gordon
Shut the fuck up.
Gordon.
John Gordon-Levitt?
Is it Jason? I think it's Jason. That sounds right.
Jordan
I think
Gordon.
it's Jason Jordan-Levitt. I think
It's
Levitt?
Jordan Levitt is the definite Gordon Levitt.
Yeah.
John
Gordon
Lovitz.
Yeah, something
John
Gordon-Levitt.
Hello.
John Gordon-Levitt.
Hello.
I'm looping.
That's a great.
Oh, it was with Noose Willis.
Did you just say Noose Willis?
Noose Willis.
Did you just say Noose Willis? Noose Willis? Why did you say that? Why did you say that? Is there something about him that I don't know?
It's my boy Noose Willis.
Hey, Blackie, come here.
Noose Willis
Literally,
is
he's
crazy.
never racist in any of his movies ever.
Is there something?
No, remember that one movie was with Samuel Jackson where he had the fucking he had like punch a nigga shirt on or something like that, and Samuel Jackson was like, "Hey, you got to take that off." He had a sign on. I forget what it was.
I don't know what movie that is, but he has that sign.
Yeah. He's like, "Hey, man, look."
Noose Willis.
Noose
You
Willis
gotta
is
get
amazing.
it.
It's good stuff.
There's a lot of good names in this episode.
Noose Willis.
But so wasn't French Stewart or John Lithgow?
So what the? Stop talking.
Jason Gordon-Levitt?
Jason Gordon-Levitt.
Is it
John
Jason?
Gordon-Levitt.
I think it's Jason.
Look it up. Look up Gordon
But
Levitt.
basically, I remember they gave him a prosthetic chin to look more like Bruce Willis.
Dude, the condition he's in right now is so sad. It makes my heart.
Because he's all like,
He's a
he's all
Dementor.
fucked up. Oh, Joseph
Yeah.
Gordon-Levitt. I remember he was the kid in Third Walk from the Sun.
I don't remember
that
him in
him?
that show.
Was that him?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
He looks so like.
I like it. John
He looks
Lithgow.
so weird.
Those are the people I think of when I think of Third Rock from the Sun. I think of
if-
John Lithgow and French Stewart.
He's such a great actor. I don't understand why he didn't get like more iconic roles.
Yeah, French Stewart too.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. Wow. Where he fucking literally can't see.
Yeah.
Like I was like,
Mr. Magoo looking ass
what is
motherfucker.
wrong with him? Like he's the only one that couldn't properly assimilate, I guess.
Dude, that John Lovett's fucking impression really fucked me up. It was like way better than I thought it was gonna be.
I like that guy.
I'm looping.
I like him. He's a little sassy motherfucker. He's actually good at riffing. Like,
We're curving bullets.
when I when I see him like roasting people, he's pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's his voice that I think adds to it too. Like he
He's
sounds so.
He sounds like a show tunes movie
like
character.
he sounds like a cartoon character, like always.
It's like Nathan Lane. There's another one of those. Where he's got
Nathan Lane again?
Timon from Lion King, but he did the producers with Michael Broderick, and he's done a bunch of shit. But he's Timon.
Yeah,
I was thinking
Straight
Dean
up.
Cain.
that's his voice.
Huh?
I was thinking Dean Cain. I was
Dean
like, who's
Cain?
Dean Cain
Isn't
again?
that the guy that played Superman or something?
It is.
I thought he was a dean at a school.
Are you stupid?
I thought his name was. I thought his title was
Somebody
Dean
fucking got a
Cain.
Kane and made it Dean.
I thought his title was Dean.
No, his name is Dean Cain.
Dean,
Oh.
what are the plans for this semester? And it's just a Kane sitting on a chair.
I remember.
Falls off the
falls
chair.
over.
You guys remember the movie where it was like Revenge of the Nerds?
Yeah.
Attack of the Nerds, what it's called?
I never
Revenge of
watched
the
that.
Nerds.
Revenge of the Nerds. I never watched it.
You
Though.
know, watch it. That movie has a really wild scene where he like dresses up as another person and fucks some guy's girlfriend.
I heard about that.
And then she's like, "How'd you get so good at that?" And he's like, "Yo, I'm a nerd. It's kind of all I think
I'm
about."
a bit of a rapist.
I remember seeing that scene when I was like 9. I was like, I don't think that's okay. Even then, I was like,
Damn,
There's a lot of movies-
Even at 9, you
I
were
was like,
self-aware. It's pretty good.
that's kind of crazy because like
At that age, I probably wouldn't have
You were
noticed that.
self-aware at 9, but at 5 you were eating sewage.
yeah,
You were eating
I had a
sewage.
really radical 7 through 8.
It's fair.
7 through 8, a lot turned on. I was like, whoa.
I don't know. Like
I looked
there,
into the void and
there are a lot of movies like that where like there would be like because I remember some movie. I don't know if it was like
13 candles, 16 candles. What is it called? Not 16
There's
candles?
Porky's, where the dude's sticking his dick through the hole of the
At the ski club, at the ski place.
Well, whatever. There's just like a locker room, right?
Yeah.
And then like the coach lady or whatever, she sees the dick and then fucking grabs it, and I was like, I saw that when I was 18, and I'm like, this is fucked up. In all scenarios, not only are you sticking your dick to the thing, and then the fucking older lady grabs the dude's dick, and I was like, I I think everybody's getting like fired, arrested. There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of horrible things happening right now.
80s shit was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, even early 2000s was kind of wild. Like late 90s and early 2000s.
Probably.
I think about like I can't remember what the fuck movie it was called, but it was Van Wilder-esque, like or something like that.
Yeah.
Where
you remember the actors?
No, it's that kid. There was some young guy who I felt like was in all of them, but
Reynolds.
They had like I would know Ryan.
Yeah.
But like it's I don't know. They invited some hot girl into his room and he set up a webcam for his friends
American
to watch.
Pie.
Oh, it was American Pie. Yeah, it's one of those.
American Pie, Shannon Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Yo, those movies were.
But it's just literally just like
there's a lot of little fucked up.
It's literally just crime.
Set up a webcam and so they can watch them fuck, and it was being broadcasted everywhere, right?
And everybody saw it.
Everybody saw it. So she was embarrassed and she moved back to Slovenia, where the fuck she was from. Something like that.
Yeah, she was that European bitch.
Yeah, she was an exchange student. Shannon Elizabeth, like, it's so funny because you're watching like this like high school movie, but me as like a young kid, I'm like, that bitch ain't in high school. Like she's just.
I had no concept of what high school was.
You were much closer to it than we were. Well, not much. You were a bit closer than we were. So for me, those movies came out when I was like.
Yeah. I don't remember exactly when American
Pie came out. I was like maybe like 7, 8.
When did American Pie come out? I'm gonna say 2000.
I was gonna say some stupid shit like.
American Pie was released on July.
Sorry, I cut it out as it was about to 1999.
Oh, 1999.
So I was 5.
I thought I was gonna do some shit like the first recorded instance of an American Pie was in 1789.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. Yeah. No, 1999.
It was Cranberry.
I forgot that it was a 90s thing.
It
was a 90s thing. But yeah, at that time, I was just, obviously every media was, any high school media was obviously much older people. But there was just something about her specifically that I was just like,
yeah,
this is so obviously not even, like, say some of
it's like Flash Thompson in Spider-Man 1, where it's just like, even when I was a kid and I wasn't sure exactly how high schoolers should be looking. I was very clearly not.
It was like, I remember being in high school, I remember being a senior, there were some guys that look ancient. There were some guys that were already balding. There was guys with big beards.
That's crazy.
Tragic.
Balding in high school is tragic.
That sucks, right? You got
big beard with some grays. These fucking, I'm 16.
I think I probably showed you my friend that was 15 years old that had a fucking full-on dwarf beard.
Yeah.
He's 15. And so he would just buy beer and shit because obviously everyone thought he was fucking like in his 20s.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he looked ancient.
Yeah,
and he was funny. I call him a dwarf, but literally he was like 5 foot. So
that's why he's probably a dwarf. He probably actually has dwarf blood in him. Someone in his family is probably an actual fucking stone digging dwarfing motherfucker.
I gotta show you this, dude. If I haven't showed it to you,
I don't know, man. I think
why do I have this?
The 90s was a lot of house parties. Yo, why is
this? Is my favorites. This is my favorite.
What is that?
Digging.
Why are you showing me this?
It's because I was going to my favorites.
What is that? Is that Gordon Ramsay?
Is Gordon Ramsay digging in Squidward's ass?
Show it to that camera.
He's digging.
I don't know why. I'm trying to find.
That's so crazy.
He's
I'm trying
digging.
to find.
That doesn't even look like Gordon Ramsay at that point.
Well, because he's going ham right now.
He's digging. He's a digger.
I just don't. Whoa.
So.
I just don't know why it's in my favorites. That's the thing that weirded me out.
So what were you looking for?
I was going to show you my 15-year-old friend. Because
go ahead.
We took a picture together. You see me, all of us little kids, and then there's this dude with a beard.
There's one fucking tally-ho ass dwarf nigga there.
Tally-ho is so disrespectful. See a dwarf with a beard and say tally-ho, motherfucker.
Oh, by the way, so this hat is MS Paint. I'm sure you guys will be able to figure it out.
Crazy.
There's an MS Paint hat in here, but like, so yeah. Guess which one's the fucking? That nigga's 15 years old.
That is actually crazy. He looks like somebody who isn't allowed around 15-year-olds.
Tally-ho, nigga. Tally-ho.
You kind of can't see with the exposure on the.
Yeah, it's a little harder, but also, him having a giant fucking beard at 15 years old is insane. I've never since then, or like I never. No one I knew had a facial hair like that.
Yeah, that's crazy. At that age is insane. Yeah,
he was fucking a freshman. He was like, "Hey, what's up, guys?"
Is he dead now? What's going on with him?
The weird thing is, I think he's Benjamin Buttoning. Because he doesn't he looks younger. Because he shaved his beard off. He has a normal haircut. He has a kid. And I was like, you look your age now instead of fucking like you're 47. That's weird.
He joined ISIS is crazy. Fucking full on turnaround. Dude.
Certified C17 Master of Loads wrote in.
Master of Loads. That's pretty cool.
The
Says
age
just
of
a-
gays.
He says, just a fun fact about Pearl Jam. Back in the 90s, they released an animated music video for Do the Evolution, which is directed and animated by Kevin Altieri and Todd McFarlane, the same guys who directed and created Batman the Animated Series and Spawn. I'm soon getting a tattoo of the pilot skull in the video.
Wow.
I didn't know that, actually.
How much did that cost?
Yeah, right? Jesus fucking
That's
Christ.
pretty cool.
I don't know why people are writing in with fun facts, but like...
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's a fun fact. The fact.
Todd
really
McFarlane, he's such a fucking weirdo.
He's a cunt.
He's such a weirdo.
Is he?
He's a cunt. Yeah, he's a huge cunt.
Loudest fucking burrito you could possibly order, man.
You can, at least put your whatever. I saw this one thing that he did, and I imagine
It's like when you're in a movie and
when you hear the
it's quiet and you're like, but you got like fucking nerds.
And you're like,
Hey.
oh my god, here we go.
why not open it up before the movie starts? Just as a thought.
Or during an action scene or something.
What happens if you open it up and for some reason all the nerds fall? And they're the loudest
you just
nerds
hear
ever, and you're like,
all
and they
over.
keep hearing it. You're like,
Yeah, the whole
It
movie.
doesn't stop.
You're like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? You're just pouring nerds. No, I spilled my one bag, but they're active. They're real active nerds.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they're active. They're labeled as active.
Active
They
nerds.
actually absorb kinetic energy and then displace it back.
Way too much.
Always, it's the same equivalent. So, like, if it bounces, it'll continue to bounce until
What
somebody
would
grabs
happen
it.
if you ate them?
You're gonna get really
Bad
sick.
things.
Yeah, very bad things.
Very bad things. I saw Gustav and Lune, and they were walking into the monolith, and I thought, ew, leave her alone. She's not bothering anybody.
I was listening to that clip of us talking about like solving the problem.
What do you
Like
mean?
flipping the monolith, stupid bullshit like that.
We're excited to talk about it more
Oh, by the way,
on our
I'm,
spoiler cast next week.
yeah, I was gonna put the game away for a while, start do some other shit, but
Yeah.
I saw those Lune nude mods, and I'm like, fuck.
God damn it.
I was like, shit.
Such a beautiful game. You're gonna sully it with your goon fucking.
Dude, somebody. So I didn't even. I was thinking like, oh, I wonder what kind of mods they have. I legitimately didn't think anybody would have nude mods for the game.
That's insane for him to
No,
think that.
I mean, because-
that was the first thing that I would have assumed existed. SKA's big penis got in my life.
No, it's because of how respected the game is, and it's not like it didn't seem like, oh, here's an easy like type of RE engine or fucking like or something.
Right,
where it's like
right,
this is
right.
gonna be easy. We're just gonna slap some tits on here and stuff like that. It didn't strike me as that type of game.
Yeah.
So there isn't a bunch, but there's two, which lets me know that it's probably not that simple because there isn't like say a plethora, but there is. So by the time I checked, it was.
I hope it's the
so
right characters.
Well, it's they.
There's one character.
No,
that'd
no,
be a pretty
they,
big.
They don't allow.
I would imagine.
I've never seen personally. I'm sure there's some perverts that do.
Oh
stuff
yeah,
by
I'm sure.
themselves
I'm sure someone has
and
it.
then they don't release it, right? They don't release.
Yeah,
the,
but
Some boogie looking fuck out there has like.
yeah, they just don't. They're like, oh, okay, cool, but they wouldn't put it out there because then they'd be exposed immediately. So I've never seen. Luckily, out of all the games I've played, I've never seen a illegal mod.
Yeah.
I guess we would call that illegal.
Sure, yeah.
So I've never seen anything like that. So
But so you installed a bunch of dude mods into your game?
I'm going to. I just have it. It's just queued up. It's just like I have the window for. I'm like, God damn it!
You gonna give the paintress H cups?
If they
She's
the
a
patrons is-
she's raining.
If,
She's a raining.
She's lactating.
if
Yeah.
they have
It's a post-torrential.
if the
That's how she
paintress
paints.
gets tits like I okay then that because that's just hilarious. Like why
Ridiculous.
would you do that? Yeah, the titress.
The titress.
I put I want fucking tits on Renoir. I mean, fucking sick as fuck.
That's fucking ridiculous. We're gonna do a Clear Obscure spoiler cast sometime in the next couple weeks, so get ready for that. Or you'll see it in the
Look
next.
at my tits.
Look at my.
Aren't they good to look at?
Look at my tits. Dude,
Anyway.
fucking Andy Serkis, man.
Yeah, I was playing the game and I was like, is that Andy Serkis?
Yeah.
And I couldn't quite tell for a while because I
Yeah.
kind of forget what he looks like because in my mind he's Gollum. So like,
He's done so much other than that, but yeah, he's just Gollum.
he's Caesar also. Fucking, he doesn't look like a gorilla most of the time.
Does it look like a Gollum to you?
He looks like Gollum. He looks more like Gollum than he does. He looks like a gorilla.
I'd argue no. I'd argue no.
You argue Andy Serkis looks more like Caesar the gorilla than or the chimp.
The chimp.
Whatever. He looks.
Caesar the ape.
He looks more like than Gollum.
I'd argue yes.
I don't know. I feel like there's a little bit of Gollum in him.
I feel like there's a very serious argument that he made either way.
Kind of a.
Let me combine them to his Andy Serkis.
If you fuse a chimp with Gollum, you get Andy Serkis. Oh my god!
Fantastic.
No, I know he's done other things. I just I remember him more for for those things because that's the stuff that sticks out to me.
Right.
Did he direct Venom?
He did. He directed the recent one.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
I didn't know that at all.
He was like, "Hey, Andy Serkis, you want to direct Venom?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, I'm almost done with this this circus that I'm doing."
I'm almost done with this circus.
Yeah, he works in a circus.
You know,
that's what his name. That's why his
it's
name.
named Andy.
The Andy circus.
It's like how somebody used to be like when someone's name is John Smith, it means they come from a line of blacksmiths or whatever. You know?
Oh, like back then when the names meant something?
Yeah. He's from a line of sideshow freaks.
That's real.
From a line of circuses.
Yeah, he's from a line of freaks.
His mother was an actual circus.
Right.
I like that shirt, by the way. I don't know. I don't remember you wearing it, but I'm sure you've worn it like a trillion times.
Bioshock, give it a try. I
Yeah.
don't wear this often,
Okay.
actually.
It
I
just
found
like-
it. I saw it again in my closet. I was like, oh yeah, I have this.
It looks good as a logo.
I dig it. It's good.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? This is an old shirt too. Like I got this when I was working at Sears,
Oh wow.
and like it holds up pretty good.
It looks good. Yeah, it doesn't look all fucked up or moths got to it or anything.
Yeah, I was looking at like old pictures because every now and then I'll go on like Facebook and I'll do the like on this day thing just out of sheer curiosity.
Yeah, I do that like almost every day.
I saw a picture of me in the bungee shirt that I still have, and it's so funny how faded it is
Right.
because it used to be so dark, and now it's like
That's
damn
actually
near
my
bright
fucking
gray.
Mortal Kombat shirt. It is.
Do you remember Joe's?
It's completely faded.
Do you remember
Yeah.
Joe's Toy Story shirt that he had until like very recently?
No,
He had a shirt from when he was 5.
what do you fucking mean?
5 years old?
Yeah.
How can you fit in
And
a
he
shirt?
was wearing it?
That shirt was in so much. It was like, dude, what are you doing? Just let it go.
I remember. So we're not gonna name this person's name, but like we had a friend who had a shirt that was so tattered and fucked that I honestly couldn't believe that he didn't get sick from wearing it. The neck hole was like down here.
Oh my god!
And it was like it had like
I remember
it. It was great. I could not fucking believe.
Just throw it away.
Huh?
Just throw it away,
Dude,
At that point,
what bothered me the most about it, and to be fair, it's like I guess it's not, it's people living their own lives. It doesn't have anything to do with me necessarily. But like he would come out of the shower, and he wouldn't use a towel. He would just put his shirt on, and it bothered the hell out of me that he was doing that. Is that reasonable? That bothered me.
Yes.
Okay.
The fuck? Yeah.
Because I felt judgmental at the time. Where I was like, oh, what the fuck?
No.
But then I'm like, no. Why would you wear your shirt like that directly out of the shower?
It wasn't torn. It was just heavy from all the water.
No, it was. it had fucking.
So he didn't like understand the concept of towels.
I think it was his only shirt,
No, but
and then he also didn't understand the concept of towels.
okay.
Yeah. In addition,
And it was his only. But
I swear to God, I've never seen him wear anything else.
everything sounds wrong with that scenario.
Yep. Yep, you're getting it. You got it. Well, look at you.
I mean, yeah, some people are weird. I've held on to some shirts much longer than I should have, but then eventually I let it go. Especially now that I have a wife that is bothered by like some of the stuff that I have like holes in it and shit.
Yeah.
I remember when I went to go visit her for the first time. One of my band tees had a major gash in the left side of it where the shirt was done, and I'm just walking down the street with her, and I'm pretty sure she was like horrified that like this black bum she's walking with. She looked like I'm probably a project.
That's crazy.
My shirt was fucked. Yeah, I threw it away eventually.
I definitely had underwear that were in such bad condition And Lily was like, Kingston, this is a thong. I was like, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, duh.
I've never had underwear that. I have underwear right now with like a hole like on the side, like on the.
That doesn't debilitate it.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It's still very wearable.
But so for me, I'm like, this is fine, you know. But eventually, it's gonna, you know.
For her, she's like, dude, throw it away. I'm like, it only has 3 holes in it.
It only has 3 holes.
3 extra holes in it. It's fine. She's like, Kingston, one of the holes is directly in the back. I know.
One of the holes is directly where your anus is.
Yeah, it's
Duh.
easy access. Are you stupid?
What do you mean, dude?
I did this.
I live a colorful life.
I like to, when I go to the bathroom and I have to take a shit, just pull my pants down, leave my underwear on, and really thread the needle with that hole.
I don't want to be too cold.
Yeah, I don't want to be. Yeah, you ever sit on a toilet seat bare ass? It's cold sometimes.
It's terrifying. I can't catch anything if only my asshole's visible.
That's crazy. You had a fucking thong. It's fucking Tungsten.
Hey,
That's
man.
crazy.
Hey, man, I live. Why?
Tungsten's like, that's a good drawing right there. Tungsten.
If I got really tough, I'd be Tungsten.
Oh, like this. Dude, I want a tungsten cube so bad.
Oh yeah, you talked about the tungsten cube.
I want that
like
thing.
$4,000 or $3,000.
It's really expensive. It's
for
more
a little
than
bit.
it's
It's not
worth.
much, but for a lot, is like an insane amount of money.
It costs more than it is worth to have.
But
I've held a tungsten cube once, and it is so interesting how heavy it is for how little there is of it.
I love that. I love the density.
It's like an interesting sensation to lift what feels like a giant TV or like a dresser with like one hand and be like, what the fuck?
What is the heaviest metal you think?
Aluminum.
No, it's not. It's famously light, actually.
What are you talking about?
Aluminum is famously light.
Yes. I know it's a bright colored metal. I'm just saying.
No, like it doesn't weigh much.
I think he knows that, Kingston.
I don't think he knows shit.
I don't know if I got to agree with you there.
Oh.
I think half of this bit. The other half is
when you put it in the microwave, it gets real heavy.
Yeah, it might blow up.
Although that's
you ever see something metal in the microwave and you see like that one like stray bolt of like electricity just walk through your thing? You're like,
Remember when Lily almost killed all of us?
She put something in the.
She put a fork in the microwave at one of our chicken's giving parties.
She did.
You were there. You noticed it.
I don't remember.
I think you stopped her.
Did she not notice that the fork was on the plate or something?
She must have not noticed. Yeah. I mean, there was alcohol going around. I don't know if she was drinking, but
I
like,
see.
There's never.
There's
never a party like that that we're all not drunk by the time we're eating.
Especially back then.
Everyone was drunk by the time we're eating. We'd play card games and drink coquito. We're playing card games when the sun's still out. And they're like, let's go eat. And everybody staggers into the room and just eats as much as they can.
Yeah, they just wrap the sandwich in aluminum foil, put it in the microwave, and then suddenly they're fucking Gus Fring.
That's how Chris ended up in the future.
Let's go. I can't believe you don't like that scenario. It's sort of fucking rules.
It's just I had no agency the whole time. I was just I got no life really. From my perspective, I lived 6 minutes after that show.
I think you have
Six terrible minutes.
Like
Six terrible minutes.
I think we need round 2.
We need round 2. We should see how all of Chris's deaths, like minor changes throughout the timeline, results in his death.
1,000 ways for Chris to
All
die.
right, so this is crazy.
Spike TVs, does that still exist?
So this is crazy right here. Corinne threw it in.
Corinth?
Yeah, this is a name that's coming up a lot. This is like it's a regular, right? It says, hey, Archdemon of the Fifth Blight, Dr. Neocortex, and General Rom. Is it Ram or Rom? I can't remember.
I think it's Ram. No, actually,
I think it's Ram. I think it is actually Ram.
They say Ram, but like the 2 A's imply an A sound.
It probably would be Ram.
Because that's what Gara, right?
But they're
with the
like,
2 A's?
Ram.
Yeah.
You know, like they probably would say
General,
Ram.
Yeah.
General
We're
Ram.
gentrifying his name in some sense.
yeah.
But
who's the Archdemon of the Fifth Blight?
Their whole story is this being gentrified, actually.
What?
All of Gears is gentrification and them fighting back against it. The fucking locusts.
That's a very interesting. You should write a video essay about that.
White inwards. Is that what they are? Like the locusts?
The white. We can't get down that rabbit hole again.
Ground inwards. What would you call them?
Fucking
Griggers?
Griggers. Moliggers.
October of last year. All right. Since October of last year, I've been slowly re-listening to every single episode of the Snark Tank.
Oh, wow. Nice.
I don't know why people... I can't imagine that because so many of the early episodes especially are current events oriented. It's like a time capsule kind of thing.
Yes, I actually I backlogged. I haven't finished, but I was backlogging Come Town, and since they think the show's good, so thank God for that. So I understand them doing that.
Yeah, no, that's great.
I'm being attached to the show. I can obviously. I'm like, there's no fucking way in hell I'd do anything.
Well, the
like
thing
that.
like I could see it more if we never talked about the news or like current events, because then it's just riffing and jokes.
Yeah. It's fun though, because it's like I was listening to when Donald Trump won the first time, and then listening to their reaction to it. Like it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, it is interesting. But anyway, she says, re-listening to every episode of Star Trek, usually at work, while also keeping up with new episodes. Be sure to not have it playing on the loudspeaker. You might get fired. Once I'm done with that, I plan on. See, this is where it gets crazy. I plan on listening to every single episode of Sacred Symbols. So I asked you three, what's the biggest, longest time sink you've ever put into something?
Oh god,
dude, that's a grind.
That is a grind.
When year did Sacred Symbols start?
2018.
Yeah, she's not gonna finish.
No. Those are long episodes too, way longer than these.
yeah, you guys average like 4 hours, don't you?
Now it's like 4 hours. 4 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would say, other than jorking it, maybe
the longest time sink I've ever put into something.
Beating off is a decent answer, probably.
You know what's crazy?
Cumulatively, probably. Yeah.
I feel like I've beat off genuinely maybe 45 minutes in my life.
So you're a quick.
I'm like 2 tugs and then I'm VVACing.
That's bullshit. But I wish. I've always actually wished I had the ability to like come on command.
Yeah,
that'd be sick. Because a lot of times it's like I'm not fucking putting the candles out and I just want to.
I wish I could come.
You get the poison out and then I'm gonna go by.
I wish I could come really hard on command. Like that, it'd be funnier. Like coming on command is like, but like coming like a roping, like roping,
like you were gooning all day or edging all day.
Yeah, just blast, like, and then just like fucking fall to my knees and weeping.
Like you can, like you can hear it.
You can hear it from the other room.
Hearing is crazy.
You can hear the deposits even.
What do you mean?
Like
deposits?
the girl audible is like, I heard that inside of my body.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That's very not good, actually. It sounds like really...
Like literally weeping. I'm on the ground just... I get up. I got to get to my feet.
Dude, it's probably a video game. It's got to be a video game. I just don't know which one.
Yeah.
Like, I think probably...
There's BG3 for me. There's fucking Pokemon Gold and Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
3.
I think between all the Halo games, I probably have easily over like 1,000, 1,500 hours.
Oh my god, Dark Souls 2. Holy crap, I played that game a lot.
You know, the interesting thing is this is a crazy answer for me to think about. It's probably just because of the casual nature of my raid account, my Raid Shadow Legends account just being casually open a lot of times.
Yeah.
And just rearranging gear, just doing daily stuff. Because of that and how long I've been playing it, it might be that, which is insane to me.
Really?
But like, I don't really count it as that because it's me more of like, I have a little bit of downtime, but it's still a video game, you know?
It's true.
But like, I don't think of it in that way right now. It's just more like, I'm kind of collecting
You think of it like Twitter, kind of.
Yeah, I really do. It's so, but like I was like, when I think about that, the timing, if I could actually clock it on my phone, I don't know if I can. Oh wait, I don't play it on my phone that much anymore. But clock it on the app on PC. That's like, it might be that by default, which is gross when I think about it because it's like that's not like it doesn't feel like that. It doesn't feel like that at all.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I make an effort to when I'm not tweeting, I turn off my Twitter. Like I close the window. I try not to have it open anymore.
Yeah, it's a good rule of thumb.
I make like a serious effort to do that.
Dude, I was because Doom's coming out tomorrow, right?
You haven't played it yet?
No.
Really? It's good.
You played it already?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
Like an hour of it. You can pre-order it.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I'm playing it on Game Pass.
Okay. Yeah,
because I'm just like, why not? You know, I'll buy it later or whatever. But like right now, if I could play it for not having to buy it, like I'll just do that. But
I take a break from Claire.
It's out.
I was getting fucking stressed out.
It's out tonight, I think, because it's out tomorrow, which means like probably 9 p.m. today.
9, yeah.
But like, I was like, I got to reacclimate myself to Doom, so I jumped into Eternal, like 2 days ago, and I wanted to just kind of play like the first level to just kind of get accustomed to it, and then I think I'm like at the end now.
Oh, really? You just start beating it?
Yeah, I was just like, oh yeah, I forgot. This is really fucking good. Yeah. Like I remember that being true, but like I didn't think I didn't think I would want to beat it again.
Eternal is really good.
It's fucking unreal, dude. I actually don't think I'll like the new one as much.
Really?
Yeah.
Too different?
I heard it's very good, man.
No, I think I'm gonna like it.
It's a good game.
Because I liked 2016 as well, and they say like they're saying it's like slower. It's more like 2016, and I'm like, I'm fine with that. But like there's something about Eternal that's like so. It's breakneck.
I like the aesthetic of the Dark Age a lot more.
I think I would.
Dark Age
I think I will.
Is hilarious.
I think I will too.
It's very Ashra's Army of Darkness.
I see.
Oh yeah. That's I think what's gonna save it for me. I think the vibe is gonna. I think I'm gonna like the vibe more. Also,
you get a dragon.
Yeah, I heard
a dragon. I was like, oh yes.
I heard those sections kind of suck though.
Oh really?
Well, that's what I heard. I don't know. Maybe I'll like them, but it does seem like one of those things where it's like, this is a Doom game. Like, let me shoot things, and then they're like, what about the turret section? And it's like, I can see that being kind of whatever, but
we'll see. It's like in Shadow of War when you get the fucking big old fucking ogres.
Oh.
And you slaughter them. You use them to destroy something, and you slit its throat, and then you leave, and it's like, I didn't have to do that.
Yeah, you do.
Almost $50,000 in net rodent.
Ooh.
Says Deep Sea Samurai is basically already a thing.
What do we have here?
There's a manhwa? What the fuck is that?
That is a Chinese manga or a Korean one.
Jesus Christ. A manhwa called Leviathan that is a world that flooded, and there are harpoonists that fight giant mutated fish. It is completed and has 214 chapters. You guys talking about that sent that barreling back into my mind. I've never heard of that in my fucking life. I also never heard of manhwa in my life.
Fagua?
Fatwa?
Fagua?
Fatwa?
Fagua. What is Fagua?
Fragua is that's like
Yumo Guegwai Fighty style type shit.
Okay, I was like, let's see if he was actually gonna guess it. But
Fagua. What's Fagua?
Fragua.
What's that?
Fagua.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
You know what it is?
No, that's why I said I don't know what it is.
fucking guess.
I don't know.
Take a good guess.
A fighting style?
I'll take it's a food.
Is it frog legs?
Fragua. It's like a stuffed baby goose or some shit, right?
It could be a goose or a duck liver. It's just fatty as fuck.
Yeah. And they use they grind up a bunch of babies to make it.
Yeah.
Savages. But
crazy stuff.
Human babies stuffed into
Oh, here we go.
duck liver.
Big gay beetle guzzling cum like it's sugar water.
Hey.
He wrote and he says, "Hey Chris, Derek, and big dumb meanie head."
fuck you.
You're being mean to him for that. You started this technically.
I hate those fucking little beetle names. It's so fucking annoying.
I recently got a good haul of PS2 games for a great price, and it built up a decent collection of games over the years that I love playing repeatedly. My question is, do any of you have older consoles, and if so, what are your favorite games on them, and how often do you play? I don't really play my old stuff all that often. Like every now and again I'll jump into them. But like it's pretty rare.
There's just too much stuff always coming out.
Exactly. There's too much shit coming out constantly. And even my backlog for just this generation by itself is crazy.
Yeah.
You know? So like I can't even, I don't know. Every now and again, like if something comes out again, like when Legacy of Kain came out again, they did that remaster thing. I'm like, okay, I'll play. Or if something comes to backwards compatible or whatever,
yeah,
I'll play it. But like the old hardware is kind of, it's hard to get in the mindset of using it, even though I do like it a lot.
You got to plug it in, turn it on.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to do all that. I'm not in the mood.
A lot of times it don't even look that good on the TV.
Honestly.
Yeah.
So, I use my DS. No, I don't use DS anymore. I used to use it for a little bit. And I played a lot of Fire Emblem. It's a very fun game on there. What else? I played Ocarina of Time on there. Majora's Mask.
The hell did I play recently? Hunter the Reckoning. I played that.
Yeah.
And
on what console?
The Xbox One.
Really?
So yeah, they have it like compatible, like backwards compatible.
That's crazy.
With like the Xbox version.
That game is so fucking fun.
The problem with that game
it's not a single player game.
Exactly. It took like 40 minutes to beat the first boss. Because
wasn't the werewolf?
No, it's some fucking weirdo. Like he has 4 legs and he's like a beast kind of thing. And he just slams down. That's all he does. He just chases you, and then you get too close, and he just goes like that. So you have to just go in circles and shoot him for almost an hour.
You basically have to aggro him. Yeah. You have to have like a friend of yours. Dude, I played that shit. My friend, my friend Malik showed me that game. And I remember going to Malik's house all the time and playing that game and being like blown away by it because it looked so real at the time to me.
Yeah.
Like, because I just had a PS1.
Yeah.
And he had an Xbox.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like,
fair enough.
what? Whoa, I was playing Spider-Man on PS1 where his hands were blocks. You know?
Yeah.
It's fucking insane. And then people had like games like Dark Angel. Like my aunt had an Xbox.
Oh my god, Dark
Angel.
That's such a stupid
crazy to
fucking
have
show.
that. Yeah.
That show had Jessica Alba and
Yeah.
I remember there was some stupid idiot in a wheelchair or something.
and Jensen
Yeah.
Ackles.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh,
It was Jensen Ackles, Jessica Alba, and John Lithgow.
if you're an angel, how come you can't fucking fix me?
If you're an angel, how come I can't walk? You fucking lying, stupid celestial slut.
I think John Lovitz was in that show too.
Get my fucking legs working, you
Was
dumb
he really
bitch.
in it?
Yeah, John Lovitz was in Dark Angel.
Dark Angel.
Well, you are. Wow, Jessica Alba, you sure are a dark angel.
I like that. That's Ackles' first. That was his first role before Supernatural.
What happened to Jessica Alba? What she
got
been
married.
doing?
I think
To a
she just
black
got
dude.
married and then left.
To a black
She
dude?
married to a black dude.
Who?
Yeah. He's like a light skinned black dude. Some nigga. he's a black. He's a
He
black
might
man.
as well not have even answered the question.
Yeah. It's just. It didn't help. It didn't help at all.
Let's see what she's up to. I haven't like she I guess just stopped doing everything.
She was
huh?
just in a movie.
Oh, was she really?
Yeah, it's a John Lovitz documentary.
You rat fuck.
Piece of shit.
I think she played John Lovitz.
It's crazy.
The most challenging role of a lifetime. Jessica Alba as John Lovitz in John Lovitz.
Fucking sweeps the Oscars.
She sweeps the Tony Awards.
It's not a musical in any sense. There's no music in the film. Actually,
There's no music in the film, but the script is
it's sing songy.
no, the script is music to my ears.
What are you saying?
The script is like music because it's so soulful.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
No, so she just has like
Not all music is soulful though.
She has like a skin
Whatever.
company, I guess. Where
What? She sells skin?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
No, skincare.
Oh,
She's so
I thought it was like that company Devereaux Wigs. You know that company Devereaux Wigs?
I don't know that company, but I imagine there's wig companies.
There's a wig company out there called Devereaux Wigs that used to sell wigs with like real, like they used to they would they would use crematorium like dead people hair
Oh, I don't want
and
that.
I can't do that.
and
I thought
sell
it was
it.
like donated hair.
No,
I guess
no.
it's technically donated.
I mean,
but
it's
dead donated.
I mean, it's
It's
one.
fair
It's a
use.
one-sided donation.
yeah.
It's a fair use, I guess.
That's
I
what I
guess
call
that-
that's what I call stealing. Is
They
a
ain't
one-sided
doing
donation?
nothing with it no more. type
Yeah.
of
They
thing.
dead.
Exactly. It's really selfish when you think about it.
I think we should reanimate dead people and make them do our slave labor.
I think so.
They
too.
do that in Avowed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in Avowed they do that.
Well, they got the right idea.
There's a whole thing where they
They're
were
already
like,
dead.
there's a whole thing about the ethics of necromancy and
You
like,
know-
like, is it okay to?
I don't
like,
want to
what-
do that because if necromancy becomes real, they're just gonna do it exclusively to black people. They're just gonna like.
I don't think so. They're gonna do it to
It's
poor
gotta-
ass people who you can't
Poor
fucking
people
who don't have
happen
the money to
be-
sue.
Who happen to be a little darker.
They're definitely gonna kill a lot of people and then make them fucking people.
Yeah,
I'm
whatever.
telling you, man, the power structure, you know, it's like, hey, we got to save the South Africans. You know,
But-
it's like that type shit.
But yeah, I'm a big
Knife hittery.
We got to save the white niggas.
I gotta get my Xbox 360 back because there's a bunch of stuff that I downloaded. There was a bunch of like Xbox Live Arcade games that I know for a fact I owned that aren't backwards compatible for some reason. That like I just can't play. Things like Explosion Man and Limbo I don't have anymore.
Is Geometry Wars back when
I don't think so.
I don't know.
tragic?
But things like Hexic HD, which is like the pack-in game, like you can't play that, and it's just like, what the fuck is going on here? It makes no
Yeah, that is
sense.
weird.
Right.
So I would like to get my hands on a working 360, but
Do it.
it wouldn't be that difficult, I guess. But like
Rich people food, man.
rich people food.
Pisses me off.
Oh, are you looking at Frogwa or whatever?
I'm basically. I'm just looking at this and I'm like,
It just looks like a mess. It looks like a buffet.
so I'm like, I don't.
Somebody went to a buffet and they didn't understand the fucking theme.
It does look like.
Looks like several varieties of sick people came on that plate.
I'm still looking at Jessica Alba. Yeah, she's living her best life.
Yeah,
fucking
she a fine
bitch.
shit.
Did she marry like a billionaire or something?
If you're saying he was like light skinned nigga, but I imagine because that's what Not Selma. Is it Selma Hayek?
Selma Hayek married a dude that's involved with Versace.
That fucking owns like all of that shit.
Yeah, he's crazy.
That
rich.
guy is balling.
Of course, she's marrying a person
and then
like
she
that.
marries, and I was like, fuck, I can't stand. Like that makes me so.
He's
mad.
so crazy rich. I thought he was an Asian for a second. So. It's fucking
Hey,
crazy.
it makes me mad that she's already Selma Hayek's already rich as shit, and then she's like,
She doubled down. Yeah.
I'm gonna go. It just makes me mad. I'm like, you don't even need to marry that guy.
Yeah, the ethics of it is kind of weird because like you're basically taking somebody who might benefit greatly from that off the market in some sense.
That's exactly how I feel.
technically,
Actually,
but also like, so what?
No, I know, but like it's
no, but that's what I feel. I feel. Like,
I know what you mean.
I'm like, come on, lady.
like get the fuck out of here.
You didn't need that guy
I mean,
at all.
she was
Go elevate some fucking nerd.
She was
For real, though.
She was probably the hottest woman ever at her peak. So
Salma Hayek?
yeah,
She just had the biggest
She's
boobies
up there.
at her peak, man.
nah, I think she was like top tier, most attractive women on the planet at her peak. I think she's like the benchmark.
Doesn't hold a candle to Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah.
I would knock Rosie O'Donnell down just to say I did, you know?
Well, for the story, I get it.
Just say I did.
Ball
Timmy and Roxanne
What's
too.
up, slapdicks?
This for the fucking fact I did it. I'm like, yeah, I fucking hit that.
Ball and Moriarty wrote in.
Ball and Moriarty.
Ball and Moriarty. Says, what's up?
Stay fly.
We suck, guys.
No
lie.
homo.
No homo.
He says, what's up?
Penis.
He says, what's up, slapdicks? A couple weeks ago, a story came out of Pennsylvania about a woman shitting on another car's hood due to road rage.
I saw it.
You saw that?
Gross.
Is there a video of it?
Straight up diarrhea. Yeah.
Are you serious? Like, of it happening?
Yeah. You don't see the act. You see that the person, you see her coming up to the car, and then the phone kind of pans down, and then you hear the person complaining, like, you're fucking disgusting, and then shows the aftermath.
That's crazy.
It's that bitch is crazy, and it shows her getting arrested.
Have you guys? That is wild. But
Yeah.
like, have you guys been involved in any road rage incidents, or have you witnessed any? If
Yeah.
not, what's the craziest one you've heard of? Thanks and stay gay. P.S.
Almost
The
got-
car shitter has an OnlyFans where she sells feet pics.
Who?
The car shitter.
I wonder if it was before or after.
Yeah, it's probably after, right? You have to imagine.
Like she got it's a little notoriety. Yeah, makes sense.
That's so crazy.
Imagine wanting feet pick anything from her after knowing that. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, it's that bitch that shat on that car. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah,
What's-
dude, it's so
how's her
hot.
feet?
It's insane.
We were.
How's
dude,
her feet?
I mean, she's selling feet pics,
That's
so
crazy.
somebody thought of that.
It's crazy.
So stupid.
I remember when me and Jalen were driving across the country to from New York to here. I don't know if it was road rage necessarily, but it felt like it. We didn't exchange words or anything, but like this truck basically ran us off the road,
Whoa.
and it was like in Kansas. That's why I hate Kansas. The middle of the country's fucked. It's entirely ruined. But yeah, it was like nighttime, and we were driving. We'd just come out of this fog, this really dense fog where we couldn't see even like a foot in front of us. It was crazy. I've never seen anything like this shit.
Yeah.
We come out and we can see. It's like, oh my god, we're out of the fog. And then like I think a second later, headlights from behind us. So there's like a truck behind us the entire time that we didn't even see.
Fuck.
The light was that fucking diffused. And then he just wouldn't slow down, and he just kept speeding up. And it was like we were clearly there. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And so like I basically had to be like, yo, I'm not dealing with this right now. Like I'm not gonna challenge this fucking semi to a battle in Jalen's old car.
His old Corolla.
It wasn't a Corolla, dude. It was like that car felt like it was from the 70s, man. Like it was crazy. I think it was like a 99 Ford Taurus or something like that.
I think I was in it one time. Was it blue?
No, it was
No,
red.
it was red. It was like maroon kind of.
It was red. It was
And it was falling the fuck apart.
Damn.
Like that car, I think like died for good. Like before, I think I even met you. I think
That car died when it was no, you knew him already. It died when we were in our first place in Glendale. I remember me and him had to push it back.
Oh, you had to push it
We had to
back?
push it back from it was over by the mall. We had to push it back to our house from the mall. A car.
Are you serious?
Car. Yeah.
Wait, how'd you do? Wait,
How'd you do it? We did it.
no, wait, in Glendale?
Yeah.
So from the Galleria to the
Yeah.
Acacia, the Hilda?
Yeah,
up
dude.
the hill.
Yeah, dude.
That sucks.
I
Yeah,
would have
dude.
spent the money for a tow truck.
I was way stronger then. I felt strong afterwards.
I ain't fucking doing that.
Some guy that was like a
That's actually nuts.
We got by the house, and some guy that was like a bike rider was like trying to help us, and he had like the fucking bike riding shoes, so he couldn't get any furniture. We were like, dude, thank you, we appreciate your help. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about this, man.
So you pushed it down fucking Colorado?
Yeah.
The busy. That's crazy to imagine.
That's the way it would have been me. I mean, like, there's
He needed help. He needed help, man.
I think I would have left the car there.
I couldn't leave him. I couldn't leave him not help. I was like, I have to.
There's cheap tow trucks for like $70. You know, like
He did not understand how poor we were.
Well, you didn't. You could have asked me at that point.
You weren't home. I don't know where you were at. You weren't home for some
band
reason.
together.
Oh, weird.
You might have been up. You might have been back. You might have been back in New York.
Oh. Damn. So it was winter.
Maybe fall.
That's crazy, dude.
I remember I told Lily about that. She was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Why didn't you guys call me?" I was like, "Oh,
Because you're dumb men. That's
I
why.
had a girlfriend at the time. I had a fucking resource."
Dummies. That couldn't have been me, man. No way.
It was funny.
Small distances.
We were laughing our asses off while we were doing it too. It was a good time.
Like, let's get it off the street kind of a thing. That's the kind of
pushing a car all the way home is crazy. Like I pushed a car. I was pushing cars for the boxing training, and I remember that was like, what the fuck is this? Like I thought this was fake.
Pushing them uphill is a stupid idea. Never do that.
No, we weren't doing it uphill. That's fucking crazy. You're just gonna die probably.
Yeah, like if our momentum's gone,
He's gotta get on the car and then like, where it's gonna go, it goes. I'm just on this car until it goes somewhere.
They were pushing it and no one was steering, so it was, they were just like wherever the wind goes,
wherever the wind takes us,
we'll figure it out.
I want to do that.
And somehow you guys finally got it home with no one steering.
I love the idea of pushing a car. Your car has no gas. Your car's all fucked up. He's like, all right, well, I'm just going to get up this hill. I'm just going to turn off this hill and then bang, and you're driving. You're hitting every green light. You're just making it. You're just making it somehow. Dude.
That's so
You're just making it downhill. You're just going through the city.
Idiot probably has done that.
Yeah, somebody killed someone. If I went really well until he hit one guy and they died.
Maybe a bicycle, maybe, bro. You know,
if you had a bicycle on the street, you deserve to be fucking flattened. Two-dimensionalized motherfuckers.
Yeah, I know it's you're not supposed to be on the sidewalk, but I don't care.
So in New York, you have to be, or you'll die. Actually,
yeah. If there's not like a designated bike lane, because there's some places that have the designated bike lane, I'm like, cool. Other than that, don't fucking share the street with me.
Okay. Yeah, on a bicycle?
Yeah, don't fucking do that.
I'll hit you.
I really want to. I want to hit you badly because, like, how dare you?
I'll turn you into I'll turn you into cyborg.
So, like, these fucking pieces of shit are in, like, they're not even off to the side. Like, they're actually just in the lane because, well, I'm supposed to share the road with you. And I'm like, you are so slow. Like, come on, dude. Like, come on.
You know, but I saw a guy riding a bike on the highway once and it really pissed me off.
What are you saying?
It really infuriated me.
I don't think they're supposed to be there.
No, I think it's literally illegal. I think it's literally like an illegal thing to do. You can't ride because you're causing a fucking massive safety hazard by doing that.
Insane. That is insane. That's a crazy person.
That was back home. I remember like I was on my way. I got off the plane and my parents picked me up and then we were driving on 82, I think. Or 84? I can't remember. What's that?
84 is the one to our house.
And then there's this dude on a fucking bicycle on the highway.
And he's going as fast as he can, trying to keep up.
He's trying.
He's going fast in every car.
And he was on the shoulder.
He's at like 98. Just
he was on the shoulder too, so he knew he wasn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, like, he wasn't supposed to be there.
He understood on some level. It was like, well, I can't be on the main part of this road. I was like, well, you can't be on any. You go away, dude.
I wonder what that dude's thinking was.
He's dead right now. I bet. I'm certain. This
he got scared by something. They fucking freaked out and drove right off the fucking side.
Or somebody just was a hero and just veered right into him. just got him off the.
Dude, I have this. That reminds me of. I had a friend a long time ago. And this is around the time I started having the E3 parties. Or like when it was starting to kind of begin. Like it was like when me and like just two other people were doing it. And then it years later it would go on to it be an actual thing. But it was like raining and E3 was on. And I was watching it at home. And then my friend Justin was watching it at home. We were just kind of texting back and forth about what we were seeing. And then his power went out. And it was raining. And he was like, oh, fuck, it just started. And I was like, oh, dude, come over here. Just come over. You're not that far. It's like a 15-minute bike ride. And so he goes like, yeah, I'll be there in a little bit. And then Like an hour passes and he's just like he's not there. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then it's raining like crazy hard.
Oh, shit.
And then he finally shows up and he's sopping wet, no bicycle. And I was like, what happened? And he's like, my bike got a flat, so I threw it in the river.
I threw it in the river?
He threw his bike in the river.
Fucking Justin.
That's
I haven't seen that guy in so long. That's a perfect summary of Justin.
Justin's awesome. I miss Justin.
That's a perfect summary of him.
I have no explanation for like.
It was just so crazy. And then my mom was like, "You threw your bike in the river?" When he got here, it's like, "Let's go get it." So my mom went and we all grabbed it.
Tube.
I know.
What the fuck?
I think he was just having he was having one of those days.
He just threw the whole thing
You had the
away.
teenager day where it's like something small happens and you think, "Oh, this is really fucking stupid. I'm gonna throw it in the river."
Because like here's this day I'm looking forward to this whole time. I can't enjoy it in the comfort of my own home. It's raining like crazy. I just lost my mode of transportation. I'm halfway through this journey already. So like I might as well, you know what I mean? So he probably just like
I've never been like I've heard people like
I've done dumb
they
shit.
Broke their controllers. No.
It's like that kind of.
I've never gotten to that because I value money.
Sure,
so
yeah.
I can't
One
break
time
my
I broke.
shit.
Remember the time I broke my controller, but all that happened was the button was exactly out of it.
Yeah. To be fair, I might be. That's right. I don't know how you
out of
did
it.
that.
I was like, how did this happen? It wasn't even destroyed. It was like the bumper was just out. Like sticking out, protruding out, then it shut further than it should have been.
You don't know how you did it?
I don't know how it broke like that.
Like how it broke like that?
It was a little delicate break.
Well, that was like
To
an
be fair,
accident,
I might be misremembering exactly.
this guy.
I might be misremembering like exactly what was wrong
do
with
you
the
mean?
bike because
Oh.
it could be that the bike was just like actually fucked.
Like it was actually fucked.
Yeah, like and he was just like, well, this is useless now.
See, I don't believe that just because of how like easy like every part on the bike is easily replaceable. That's the thing.
Unless,
Like,
unless he's like under a car.
It might have also just
if
been
it was
fuck-
completely just like like if you
looks
actually
like
the frame
handcuffs.
was fucked, if the frame is fucked, then of course, then it's like it's useless.
yeah.
Like if a car ran over his bike, then I get it.
Yeah, a truck hit him
See, getting hit really hard,
and then still walking
like
to my house.
The
dude,
rain was soothing the
at that
so I had
point,
to keep walking.
call somebody.
Yeah.
Just like I feel like somebody would have taken him the rest of the way.
Well, here's the issue: is that like it was raining really hard, and this is before waterproof phones. This is not. You can't really.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, I guess so.
It was like 2007, 2008, or something like that.
No, it's before. It's after that, right?
What are you talking about?
Was 2007,
When
2008?
this was?
At the time?
This
Really?
was 2007,
Jeez.
2008.
Okay. So yeah, there was still flip phones and shit.
Yeah, so you had Motorola Razors. You got that thing wet, it was gone. So like he was kind of.
You got to draw water on that shit to turn into fucking dust.
He was kind of stuck.
Evaporate.
I just love the idea of just like going through all that turmoil of just like riding in a bike through the rain, just to sit with your friend and watch them announce fucking Splinter Cell Blacklist.
Yeah, right.
A game that you're not going to play, or like, hey, we're making a sequel to Prey, and then it never comes out.
Stupid.
Do you remember that? Do you remember Prey 2 when it was like a space bounty hunter fucking thing?
And then it became whatever the fuck it was. But
No, and then they canceled it, and then they just like Arcane made a different game, and then they were like, "This is a really cool game, and no one's gonna play it. You should call it Prey." And because we have this IP that we haven't used, and it's like, well, it's not Prey though, so why would you? It's like
you
it'll
call
get
it?
eyes on it, and it's like okay,
Very cool.
that's what's so that's what's so shameful about Prey is that, like Prey's honestly like one of the most brilliant games I've ever played, but it's got a name that was foisted upon it that doesn't make any sense. Like it has nothing to do with the original Prey at all. Like it's not even it doesn't even have like, you know, that almost surface level attempt to connect it, you know, where it's like a codec entry.
Yeah.
Nothing. Straight up.
That reminds me of Anthem a little bit.
Yeah.
Where they're just like
Do they even sing?
they
Wow. That I think the show's over. I think.
Let's get the names going,
Actually,
guys.
it's actually a good time to read the fucking names.
Yeah,
and
start the
have a-
names now.
Have a
Read
solid
one more.
2 fucking hours for once.
Let me just read this one thing.
Okay, here we go.
And then it'll be over.
Yeah, sure.
Because I introed this, and I would feel
gotcha.
bad about it.
Okay, no problem.
So Itchy Balls cocksucker takes down the cockguza.
It's pretty. That's very clever.
It's like
He's
Reed
just
Richards
like
wrote
me.
this with the amount of stretches happening. Hey,
He grabs
handsome.
his balls and just stretches it as far as he can up.
Stretches it over his
And
head.
it's over his head. Damn it!
Over his head, and then he puts a hat on to keep it.
Did he keep it in place? Was that the first thing he did?
I would have made my dick real big.
Like, do you think? What do you think's the first thing he did when he learned that he can stretch?
He probably fisted his own asshole.
I think he probably like. I would use it. Yeah, I would use it. I think I would use it to reach into places that I normally couldn't. Like I would like stretch my sinuses out so that I could, actually clean them out.
Yeah, clean them out.
Wouldn't have to do no neti pot,
no
nothing.
neti pots. Yeah, clean them out manually. That's good.
Yeah.
Like that.
Makes his asshole real
We're
big
like,
and then sucks everybody in.
My spleen itches.
Yeah, exactly.
I got a bit of a blockage. Let me just.
Oh yeah, Reed
Takes it out.
Richards theoretically can never have like a lot of the normal ailments that people have.
Well, yeah, because he can control his molecular structure.
he's
Yes.
good.
That's crazy. Anyway,
You know, Ben Grimm
I
can't
do
get
like
sick.
the idea of hanging out in my bed and then like just fucking a chick from the other room. That's pretty sick.
I just,
ew.
I think that's too much to ask
Did
for.
you just say?
What's that?
Did you know that Ben Grimm can't get sick?
Yeah, he can't
Of
get
course,
sick.
he's rocks. Of course.
Yeah, he can't get sick.
I don't know.
When was the last sick rock you met?
I feel like paper could fuck him up.
Imagine he gets caught in paper and he's fucking
Powerless.
wrapped.
He just wraps him.
It's really bad, and it's like
my nemesis.
And it's like waterproof paper, so they just drop him in a lake and drown him and kill him. That's how Dr. Doom
that
kills
Dr. Doom
Ben
fucking
Grimm.
just wraps him in fucking just 8x11 sheet of paper. Oh, fuck, you got me. You fucking got me.
You got me, you yutzpah.
Then he just
He says something Jewish. He says, oy vey.
Oy vey.
Is he Jewish?
Yeah, he's very
How
Jewish.
Jewish though?
He's very Jewish.
I feel like I didn't get that vibe from him.
He's not an Israelite Jewish, but he's Jewish.
It's not. That's not that Jewish then, really.
I mean, he's actually he's like a Jew from New York.
Is he? I don't remember him acting
Ben
that
Grimm
way.
is very Jewish.
Get away from me, paper.
He's like
Get away from me.
He talks like an actual New Yorker does. Like he's like an actual New York
That is
character.
true. That
New
is
York.
Yeah, I do appreciate
He's actually
that.
an actual New York
From
character.
fucking New York, go Knicks.
It's me. I'm rocks, just like most New Yorkers. I'm rocks.
I'm
I'm
right.
hard body, motherfucker. I'm
Hard body. I'm rocks.
I'm body. I really like MF Doom.
Fuck away from me. Give me my bagel. Don't touch me with that paper. Don't touch
you
me.
got that-
They'll wrap the bagel in paper.
You know what always
Please
bothers
don't rap it. Please don't rap it. No, I can't eat it.
No, you can't eat it?
I can't eat that. What the fuck, man? I told you not to fucking rap that shit. Johnny, help me, please. Burn the paper off my fucking meal without destroying my meal, Johnny.
You know what always bothered me about him, about Ben Grimm,
Yeah.
was that like, because he's rocks, so you could see like each individual rocks that make him up. You know, they're separated.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I always viewed it like my mind always like looked at it as like scab, like a bunch of scabs. So like I always had the idea.
I can see that.
I always had the thought of him like picking a rock off, and there was
picking
just
it
like a
off.
bunch of pink
You
underneath.
see?
No, it is. No, that is how it works. Under
That's-
his skin, there is pink.
That's
I don't,
disgusting.
I don't like
There
that
is.
at all.
So
that doesn't make
somebody could
sense
just
though.
Under his skin is him, I think, actually. I think it's still Ben under his skin.
Oh.
That doesn't. I mean, okay.
But it grows
That doesn't
back
really
like-
make
But it
sense.
grows back like skin does, you know?
I guess. I guess it doesn't. I guess none of it makes sense. It's comic book garbage.
Like if he
But-
breaks his hand, it'll be like
What does
fucking
his dick
pink.
look like?
But so Itchy Balls Katsuga.
Like a really big Cheeto with cracks in it. Like a a
Okay.
Cheeto with fucking what's it called? What's the skin? Eczema.
He says, "Hey handsomes, I just want to give." He says, "Hey handsomes, I just want to give an update on my DMC journey. I just finished DMC 1. Great game, very beloved. Finished DMC 2. Dookie butt ass game." He says.
Sucks.
Definitely weak.
2 sucks.
Definitely weak.
DMC 3, absolutely fantastic. I can see the animated version of Dante in Dante from DMC 3 very heavily. Then I went into playing the Oblivion. Well, that's not Devil May Cry at all.
Oh, he's not playing a remastered Oblivion?
Oh, went into playing Oblivion Remastered, and we'll have to pull myself away from it at some point to play DMC 4 and 5. I have an exciting backlog on my hands. What backlog games do you have that you're most excited to play? Dude, I have so many fucking backlog
We don't
games.
have backlogs.
I
gotta
gave
play.
up after a while. I
Yeah.
still got to play Dragon's Dogma 2. I was the only one I knew that was excited about that game, and then I was just like $70, and then I saw the optimization was kind of shitty, and I'm like, whatever. And I just saw like the two. Of course it was gonna be $70, but
Yeah.
But like I was just seeing the reviews of people saying like on Steam like this thing's kind of optimized, kind of shitty, and I was like, I'm not playing this right now. I'm sure it's fine now. It's been over a year, but it's not that. Capcom pisses me off because usually Capcom sells their games ultra cheap after like a
saying
year.
Why are you saying Capcom?
I think I've just said it too many times. That's
You mean
just it. That's what
Comcon?
it is now.
I see.
Excuse me?
CumCon.
Come cap?
All right. Well, this fell apart so quickly. It's crazy.
Come.
Yeah.
It fell apart like IKEA furniture. That's insane.
Jumping on IKEA furniture and it turns to mist.
Dude, I swear to God. IKEA, there's some IKEA furniture is so sturdy that I can't believe it, and then other ones are like genuinely like balsa wood. I don't understand. You remember that table we had, the one that was like awkwardly high?
Yeah.
And we had like this perfectly square.
You remember
really
it,
tall.
right?
I remember it.
You remember it.
Yeah.
And it was so fucking. That thing was heavy duty, man.
It was way stronger than shit.
Like it was way stronger than it needed to be, and then I got something else from IKEA, and then it fell apart in 2 minutes.
I got a bookcase in my
And I'm really
IKEA.
good at putting that shit together too. So it was like, what the?
Like,
What'd you?
I had a bookcase in my IKEA that was enduring. The one I had before, I have like the fucking stupid fancy one I have now.
Are you taking the Flurgenjurgen or whatever the fuck?
Yeah, and I was like
What
this,
The Flurgen.
and I was like,
I don't
this
know
thing
what
is
it's called.
enduring. It was taking damage though.
Yeah.
It was
Was it
hurt.
the boxes?
Yeah.
The squares?
It was taking damage, and
Why
I
is
was
it
like,
taking damage? Like, what? Isn't it
Because
just?
he
over
put comic
time.
books on it.
Oh, okay.
And comic
So
books are
it's-
fucking heavy, dude.
he overloaded.
They're
it.
You
just
don't realize how
wood.
heavy books are until you gotta move.
they're wood.
Oh yeah.
You forget that they're just wood.
Because in your mind, it's just like it's paper, dude. What?
I was helping one of our friends move, right? And you can tell if someone has never really moved their own stuff, how they pack.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to pack so you can lift it. That is how you pack.
Yeah, I remember how you when we first moved, you
When I
packed like
packed
a
my
fucking
comics.
idiot.
When I packed my comics, yeah, because I packed them all up.
You packed them all together.
Yeah.
He packed them all together and then in like a box with like one strip of tape underneath it. And it was just so clear, like King said, this is not going to fucking function at all.
That's great.
And what's funny is that we were moving our stuff, and I was like, there was one box that I kid you not was like 100 pounds on one side, and then maybe 9 on the other side. And I was like,
It's like an old CRT TV.
I was like, how'd you pack this? Me and Ben were like, what is this? And then her and Lily went up to get like pillows and stuff. And they had to get help from another guy in the store, the place to bring it down. And I was like, guys, you guys are carrying pillows and comforters. You guys couldn't bring that downstairs?
Yeah, I don't know.
It was, I think, honestly, it was probably because of the fact that the pillows and comforters were so big that it was probably awkward to carry, but it wasn't heavy. It was just maybe awkward to carry.
Unwieldy.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's unwieldy.
You can fold them down to where they're not awkward to carry.
It was like one of the dog.
Sometimes
one
you
of the
just
dog
gotta
steps,
grab it and go.
One of the doggy steps things that are like this.
I think
just
it takes
bigger.
like 5 seconds just to fold it up real fast.
No, it takes long.
You're like, oh, here's my. No, I don't,
You know what I
really
do
think
when
it
I
does.
carry comforters? When I carry comforters, I literally wrap them around myself. I look like I look like a shawl or something like that.
Yeah, I just kind of wear them.
Yeah, literally. When we were moving from our first apartment up the street to the one that was down the street, in the middle of the night, I went up there. I grabbed all of the comforters that we had in the apartment, and I wore them down the street into our old apartment. And they were like, I wonder if anyone saw me. They probably thought I was a cryptid. And then I was like,
It's crazy.
It is funny the things you think about, like that we used to do in those moments, and not think about how it looks from other people's perspective.
Yeah, it's
Like when
insane.
I abandoned our moving truck when we were moving to Burbank for the first time.
Yeah.
Because my food got to the apartment, and it was like 115 degrees, and I was like, I gotta go, and I left. Like I was driving the U-Haul with Jalen, and I was like, my food is here. I was at the traffic light, and I walked out, and I ran back to the apartment with no shirt on because it was fucking 117 degrees. It was raining ash. I hadn't eaten all day. We were moving.
Very cool.
So somebody just saw some guy abandon a truck
Yeah,
in
like,
the middle of
oh.
the street.
Shit's getting. Guess it's the apocalypse.
It was too. I genuinely didn't care. I was like, I'm eating. I have to eat.
That was such an ass period of time.
It was a terrible day.
I miss it.
What?
Okay.
Just contrary. I loved it.
That was the day that Lyle was moving too. Like we were coincidentally both moving on the same day, and I remember I dropped off my fridge to him.
Yeah, I remember that when Lyle left his basement.
Oh yeah, that's right. He lived in that rat-infested hellhole.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Anyway, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's read the names of our patrons over at patreon.com/snark. You remember them?
Yeah, man.
You remember those people?
Cinnamon is the winner, man.
Sinnermon is the winner, man.
Cinnamon.
It's Sinnermon, I'm the winner, man.
Fucking doing a bunch of gay like fucking dances in front of him.
Gaelic.
Yeah, it's Gaelic. Are they called
Gaelic?
Gaelics?
Hey, it's me, Cinnamon. Go watch my movie, Cinnamon.
Sinners. We're gonna read the names of our $25 and up patrons now. Remember, you can go over to patreon.com/thesnarktank. It's a website.
Is it?
Yeah, Patreon.
Oh yeah, it is. That's right. I forgot about that.
You can go over there, and if you put $1 down, if you give $1 to him, you'll get early ad-free access. If you give $5 to Kingston, he'll suck your dick.
I really won't. I really won't.
And if you give $25 to the show, I'll read your name. I think these are the prices in accordance with the sacrifice made by each of us. I think are pretty accordant.
Fair. Definitely fair.
Yeah, I think so.
I am not sucking your dick anymore.
He will suck your dick.
Okay, well, he's just talking about tariffs. Like, it is not exactly $5 anymore for the dick sucking tier. Yeah. Now it's like $6.50 kind of.
Something like that. Because it was like the tax that's incorporated.
Yeah.
And all right, he will let you finish down his throat.
Yeah. It's an extra $5 for up the nostrils.
Yeah, $10 tier.
It's a $10 tier.
To bust in his nostrils.
Can you imagine? We just had
his brain.
We just had like a. We just basically like it just had a. This is a sex slavery tier on our fucking Patreon where it's like $10 you just get to fuck one of the co-hosts.
That is so barbaric.
And they have no say. They signed
$15. You get the $15. You get the fuck the shit out of it.
It's so reasonable. You fucking Jesus Christ.
You'd be stupid not to do it at that point because that's a $15 story that's worth $1 million.
Keep the change.
Even if you're not gay,
keep the change. I'll give you 20. Keep the change.
If you're not gay, I'm like, hey man, I got it. I'm sorry, I gotta do it. I'm paying for this.
I gotta fuck you, dude. My bad, man.
Sorry, man. I know you're not a fan of this.
I'm so sorry of this, man. I'm so sorry about this. Fucking pill of a fucking bottle of what's it called? The extends.
Extends.
I'm so sorry, dude. Oh my god, dude.
Dick in the brain.
He takes so many, he's becoming a dick.
Is that what happens? If you take your dirty Dane supply all at once, you just turn into a fucking cock.
He turned into a penis.
He took all.
He turned into a
guy, ladies and gentlemen. I've been doing nothing but every single meal I've eaten for the last 15 weeks has been extends and zinc.
And zinc.
So that's it. That's all I got.
He's just taking
no protein, no water. If I need liquids, I just sweat in my own mouth.
Sweat in my own mouth.
Somebody rubbing their head. Fucking real life dickhead. Fucking true dick.
We're gonna read the names now. Count me down. Somebody slow that down to 25%. Somebody slow that down to 25%, please.
That's gonna be crazy. 157. I gotta remember that. I'll write that down. Yeah. Oh man, this is gonna be good content.
Okay, I'm back.
You're back.
I'm back.
All right, count me down.
3, 2, and 1.
Delta Gamma. Yanking it with the Yonkers Yoinker. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yonkers Yoinker.
The Yonkers Yoinker.
Yoinkerot over here.
What does the Yonkers Yoinker do again?
He yoinks people's. He tugs people's dicks a little bit.
Yeah. What's the other?
and he also lightly shoplifts. He lightly pickpockets. And then he's naked and he's covered in psoriasis scabs. And he runs into the dark. And the second he crosses the threshold of dark, he vanishes.
Yeah,
it's the little Yonkers cryptid that I will become.
That's great.
One day.
That's right.
The Jersey Devil.
Jersey Devil.
It's still, I think about that still. It's such a stupid fucking idea.
The Jersey Devil.
I was conservative. Then I watched Chris. Now I hate Florida. The alt left pipeline. Squimp is Bugs. Clamuel Esquire III. Usurr Guildmaster Mali Malibu. Kolshedra Edras. I saw a billboard for Tim Pool's podcast on a highway near Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh my god.
Colin Moriarty. King Dad saying, oh, IRL. when Sween kisses the bride.
King Dad?
King Dad. His name's King. His name's King Dad.
I'm so sick of this.
Oh, it's me, King Dad.
King Dad.
I'm Daddy King.
Look at my
You guys keep calling me Kingston's dad, but I have a real name. It's King Dad.
It says that on his fucking birth certificate. It's on his birth certificate, on his Costco gift card, all the important documents. King Dad, Colin Moriarty. That's great. I'm going to mess up with a order. Kingston's dad and Bill Cosby on their way to turn these Bati boys into Bati men. Kingston, my son, why are your co-hosts so gay? 2 rats in a trench coat. Kingston's demented laughs are actually a trauma response from seeing his dad trick an orphan into blowtorching their face off. Just point the nozzle to your face and blow into it. Bubbles will happen. It's a bubble thing.
It's a bubble thing.
Now pull the trigger.
Cool.
That dispenses the soap. It's instantly melted. Oh my god.
Hilarious.
I'm such a prankster. You've been Kingston's dadded.
In the fucking same font as Punked.
Oh my
That
god,
is
yeah.
so stupid. Kingston's dad is
Kingston's dadded.
hosted by Ashton Kutcher and Kingston's dad.
Welcome to the Dadlands.
I'm a dad. You're a dad. We're a dad.
All right. PM candidate for the Ultra Thieves. The Derek pilot has been going on for so long. I'm waiting for the Derek series.
Heyo.
Sween spits on black people while shitting. Erect. Kingston's dad going, "Aw," but it stretches into Lou Bega's scream from Mambo number 5.
I
I don't remember the beginning of that song enough to even understand where
That's like Captain Falcon's punch.
it is kind of. It is sort of. Berserker Broly's big bouncy backside. The Sloker 2, why so derpy? Mozart wrote a...
Sucking 3-4 guys. Sorry.
Sucking 3-4 guys. Ejaculating everybody up, whatever. Who cares? Mozart wrote a song that translates to lick me in the ass. Probably, I wouldn't be surprised. Derek's salty scrotum sauce. Oh, I'm Kingston's dad. I say white power when I Chinaman chop. Oh, he clarified it's karate chop.
Oh, karate chop?
He calls it a Chinaman chop.
Chinaman chop's fucking great.
That is fucking crazy. Kanye West's new version of Flashing Lights, but it's called Bashing Gangs. Jewish Goku says, "Oy vey, oh." All gooners fire at will, glaze their Randy rears. Colin Moriarty, Domination, Majin Moriarty, Derek, not Chauvin is innocent, free him. Ballin Moriarty, Colin Moriarty, homosexual. Oh my god, homosexual sized beetle sucking the Grinch green snot rocket out of Derek's big black proboscis like a small vacuum.
What? That's a real name.
That's well written.
That's crazy.
He said proboscis. I haven't heard that shit ever.
Proboscis is a wild word.
All jokes aside, stop doing that shit. Stop.
My word.
Stop that. Though.
The beetle?
No more Beatles stuff.
No more.
What is it about Beatles that you're so
I don't like that people keep talking about Beatles and fucking and sexualness with Beatles.
Listen,
because bugs are so not sexual.
This nigga acts like he doesn't know reverse psychology or the Streisand effect. Or
yeah,
I know. That's what I'm doing. I think it's funny. I think that one is a fucking reward.
This guy acts like he doesn't know the Carbonaro effect or whatever the hell that is.
Coriolis force?
No, the Carbonaro, Cabanero effect. Is that's that magician guy who tricks demented people?
He's
he had a show on True TV.
He tricks people out of dementia.
Yeah.
You remember everything now.
Yes.
Curious.
I'm curious. Colin Moriarty.
I was just listening to a band called Demented Argo.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They're a old fucking psychobilly band.
Oh.
The guy sounds like he smokes 10,000 cigarettes. He's like this. Here I am, all alone. I'm like, how the fuck does he do? Like he's singing in key perfectly.
Yeah.
Who's that lurking in the shadows? And I don't.
He's like Mongolian throat
don't
singing.
It's yeah.
Whoa, he just sounds like a didgeridoo.
It's crazy. Listen, if you're listening, listen to the song "Shadow Crypt" by Demented Argo, and then you guys will be like, "What the?"
No two phrases belong together than more than Shadow Crypt and Demented Argo. If you asked me, like, if I didn't even know the name of that band, and you said who sings, what is it?
Shadow Crypt.
Shadow Crypt. I would have been like, oh, that's clearly Demented Argo. Couldn't be anybody else.
Fair enough.
I got a couple of white babies I've been meaning to sell. Leaking pre. Colin Moriarty squared. Blonde, blue-eyed German man applying for Sween's position to gentrify the podcast. Would say the N-word a little less than him. Mm-hmm. Colin Moriarty, woke Marxist Pope. My ass is full of piss. Help. Thugzilla versus Kingston's dad. A war of the Batimans. Losing all my friends in the custody battle. Colin Moriarty. Sween confused between his hallucinations and life. Colin Moriarty. Spank Sinatra and Bing Cumsby. Jack WFM, super ultra mega dumb stupid and idiotic Beatles going X Games mode against the gay bug invasion.
There's too much grease in this, dude.
What'd you eat?
It's a grease burrito.
Oh, well, why'd you order the grease burrito then?
I don't know.
Because he has no bacon and there's no eggs.
Can I get a grease burrito? Hold the meat and the beans and the cheese.
Just dip a tortilla in grease and give it to me.
So you want a fat tortilla full of grease?
Full of grease.
I'm like, yes, sir.
You ever see that meme of somebody ordering a pizza and they took off every topping except for they put sausage on the left side. So then when it shows up, there's just sausage everywhere because there's no sauce or cheese to hold it in place. It's so funny.
That's so stupid. That's exactly the kind of thing that would make me laugh.
That is so dumb.
And I say, hey, it's a Butty Boy kind of day. Colin Moriarty, Chris, quick, man, that's hard to say real fast. Chris, quick question. I know you hate Imagine Dragons. Would you still hate them if they gang raped you?
What the fuck? What the
Like it's so bad that it becomes a positive something.
What if he raped you?
Two negatives, and you're like, you know what? I respect them for raping me.
They did catch when I was off guard. They earned that rape.
I never thought they would do something so heinous, and that's kind of a little bit respectable. I'm gonna go listen to Thunder now.
Thunder,
whispering that in your ear,
lightning in the thunder.
I can't even imagine. Like, I really did not expect that ending, man.
Lightning in
That's pretty
thunder.
amazing.
I did not expect that.
I like that. That's great. Good writing.
Yeah, it's not gonna be as funny after
That's
this.
crazy. That's his name.
That's
I hope he subscribes to other podcasts.
We created such a fucking horrible audience. Oh my god. I will press charges over Kingston molesting me. Big meaty stinks. Kingston's dad caused the Permian extinction. Boogie, it's crazy. Imagine living. There are creatures that live their whole lives on a earth that was falling apart and never knew what a sunrise looked like. Like for millions of years, the sun didn't rise because the fucking asteroid fucked everything up. Can you imagine living on this planet at that point?
It'd probably be really cold.
Probably cold and depressing and fucking
really
sad.
Cold.
You'd be like, why are we here?
Yeah, like this sucks.
This really blows. Oh man, there's dust and glass in my lungs.
I can't sleep. If I go to sleep, the night creature's gonna come and take me and wear me as a fucking cock
You
sleeve.
can't go to sleep because the oxygen goes away at night. What kind of hell place is this? Oh god.
What animal is still alive from then? That's like terrestrial. Maybe elephants, right?
No, elephants are definitely. Are you crazy?
Elephant.
You think elephants survived the fucking asteroid?
No. I'm like, well, definitely not, right?
No.
I think they did actually,
brother.
I think gators,
I'm probably really fucked about how long that asteroid hit because the elephants.
The gators just ate all the dead animals that fell into
the water.
water.
And they were like, I love it.
Fucking
I love extinction events.
Imagine being like a saber-toothed tiger and being blasted across the atmosphere.
The fucking
the
next step in evolution directly got flattened by the
You
asteroid.
want to hear something crazy?
what?
The earliest ancestors of elephants, likely Monrithiums,
Like 2 years
appeared
ago.
in Africa around 6 days ago.
The earliest ancestor.
Around 60 million years ago.
Damn, 60 million.
And then what elephants are in the current form have been around since about between 6 to 5 million years ago.
6 to 5 million?
Yeah, before I don't even know how long ago the asteroid was.
The asteroid was around the 60s.
The asteroid that brought black people to Earth.
That's true.
Like little dust, little space dust.
I thought you were trying to high five me for a second. I was like, what the fuck?
How dare you? How dare you think I'm going to high five you on purpose?
Damn.
Little space dust, black people fall into the ground and they grow out. I'm black. Want to play basketball?
Black, what's up?
Want to play basketball?
Hey, what's up? I'm black.
I'm just like you. I just my skin's darker.
Skin's darker. They're like, nope.
Change. Get to
Immediately.
change.
Boogie Woogie Bati Bugle Boy. Dandy Andy, PM of the Oss Spider Fucker Party. Christopher Gay fucking Gay Gun. Would you rather give birth to Patrice O'Neal every day or eat Jamaican food once?
Oh, right.
So the asteroid.
So dumb.
So the asteroid struck about 66 million years ago.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It was going to be a little bit after, because I always say 65 million years ago, dinosaurs roamed the earth. So it has to be around that time.
Fucking stupid ass dinosaurs.
That's kind of crazy that, dang.
What?
That's a long time ago.
Oh, really? I thought it was yesterday.
I thought you were going to say something serious.
Oh, man.
I want an elephant so badly.
No, you fucking don't.
I do, but I know I shouldn't have one, absolutely, because I just can't raise one correctly.
Even if I had the means to raise,
I shouldn't have one. That's a wild animal.
I'm not raising it. I'm paying somebody to do everything.
That's a wild animal. Like I shouldn't own one of those. But also, like I would love to have
the food budget on those things must be crazy.
Yeah,
also.
Out of pocket. Yeah.
It's just like you have a specialist to raise it, and then you just you own a specialist and an elephant. That's basically what it is.
I own a person who's slave to me and an elephant.
Basically,
I'd love to be friends with one. Like hug a little one.
Then go to Thailand and hang out with the fucking elephants.
Nah, you get Thailand, you get elephants, but you also get ladyboys, and I don't want to deal with that.
That's crazy.
It's a package deal.
You gotta get them both. I'm like, oh my
you
god,
can't pick and choose. You gotta.
I go there for ladyboys, I get elephants. Oh my god!
Yeah. All these dudes that go to red light district, they go into the room and it's just filled with elephants. Like, oh man, I don't even understand how there's multiple elephants in this fucking.
This was a
studio.
This was a fucking tent, and now there's 3 elephants in here.
What if you go to Thailand and it's the exact opposite, where there's just elephant women and trans elephants?
I love that.
I think that's interesting for sure.
It's way more interesting, in my opinion.
What would you call them? Elephant boys? Ellie boys? Elfie boys? What would you call
Lady
them?
fence?
Lady fence?
We'll come back to this in the
That's
future.
not bad.
I'm a bigot. I can get
Lady
on that.
fence. Lady fence.
Lady fence.
That's disgusting. The Heath Smoker
I love them.
calling
They're so cute.
Colin Moriarty.
Discord fucking
Colin Moriarty.
channels dedicated to them and stuff.
Gids. Devil May Come.
Fentinaries.
Fentinari is pretty good. That's not
with
bad.
with the PH.
Yeah.
Fantinari's nice.
I'm a better man than you, Rick. Blasting hail-sized jisms at 5,000 psi.
Cool.
Episode 400 is Lily Jojo and Chris's Fleshlight. Dave Blunt's stage dive tsunami. Little high, little low, little come, little blow.
Hey.
Disney's That's So Gay Men. It's the penis I can see.
Hee haw, hee haw, hee ho, hee ha 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 ha, hee ho, hee ho ho.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm doing a hold down.
You don't have to do that, man.
Hey, ho,
no
ho,
one said
ho
you can.
down. He ho down.
No one demanded this of you.
Down, hold
really should stop
down,
it.
ho he ho down. I'm hissing, I'm hosing, I'm hissing down.
I think people would really appreciate it if you stop.
Fuck those people. Hold down, hibby, hold down, hold down.
I want a blunderbuss.
I want a blunderbuss in my pants.
Kevin Durant's
With
feet.
the sharp nails.
Wait, I thought your name was Christoph Raymond Gunther. Do Marcellus Wallace, Fiafesi, and Batiman Dem. I don't know what any of them mean. Fuck you, I ain't paying my TV license, bitch. Mr. Pants, what happened to the Halo show video? Don't worry. Fuckface, Unstoppable. Cardboard Pie, I wish Aragorn was real. Cinnamon Toast Cock. Jolly Old Dipshit, The Ace of Parades. Entenmann's X Star Wars Salacious Crumb Cake.
Nice.
It's not bad. I haven't had Entenmann's cake in a while.
Same.
I remember liking them. They were like that weird, like kind of like middle ground between like
Real pastries.
cheap. Yeah, it was like above Hostess and that kind of thing, but like not pure bakery.
I've had an Entenmann's
They're like
lemon
chilies
pound cake.
of like store bought pastries.
I'd love some lemon pound cake right
I
now.
want to hit up Chili's, man. They got those like it's like $12 for like a whole meal.
It's not a bad deal, but the only Chili's that I know about is really far away.
Is it?
Yeah, I think
It's
so.
in Glendale.
There's a Chili's in Glendale?
Near the Echo Park area.
Oh,
What?
the other side of Glendale.
Yeah, so that's not really Glendale, is it? That's more.
No, it's in Glendale, but it's on that side.
Is it like by where we used to live?
No,
By Eagle Rock?
we're on the LA part.
I see.
Or by the LA part. Eagle Park, Echo Parkway is all on the side of Brand.
Okay. Are you? That doesn't sound right.
So you know Brand is like the middle of Glendale.
Yeah.
On the other side is going towards Echo Park and like
I
La
don't care. Never
Cañada?
mind. I don't know. I have been thinking about Chili's lately. I don't know why.
I'd never go to Chili's. One of our friends got a fucking Chili's swag bag.
Really?
Yeah, she did.
That's awesome.
It's terrible.
Was it Francis?
No, it was
Oh.
Jack.
Oh.
She
I
got
don't know
a
why I
fucking-
was thinking. I don't know why I was
She had a
thinking.
fucking swag bag, and I was like, "You're trash. You're trash to me."
They used to have good chocolate. I remember they had a chocolate shake that I fucking was obsessed with, and then they stopped making them. Like I went back one day, and then they were like, "We don't do that anymore." And I'm like, "What?
Then why would you stop?
Yeah,
Why?
it was
It's such a
subbed-
staple."
It was subbed with a piss converter.
I don't know,
It
man.
converts piss into water for,
But yeah, I'm not even-
for
I'm not even-
drinking water.
I'm not even exaggerating. I never went back when I found that out. I was like, "Well, I'm not going." I mean, I don't know, man. I really like those shakes.
I mean, I get that.
Yeah. Colin Moriarty, Kingston's Beetle. Playing with my micro beetle penis, you can't stop me.
What does a beetle's micro penis look like?
That is great.
What the fuck is that?
It doesn't look like anything.
Yeah, right.
Some retard maxer got beat to death by Kangaroo Jack in North Carolina. Rip Bozo.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Did a kangaroo beat somebody to death recently? Audience, look that up for me.
Doesn't that happen like all the time?
Jamie, get that on the fucking screen right now.
Trend
Jamie.
de Kingston's dad. Michael Vick fights Crypto the Superdog and beats him badly. Colin Moriarty. Sad gay little beetle squeezing his beetle balls until he feels something.
So much Beatles shit.
So there's way more Beatles than there used to be. There used to be just one guy, I'm pretty sure, and now it's like was that like the 8th or the 7th or some fucking thing?
Fucking retards.
Search Peter Lorre fish battle. Colin Moriarty. I can't drown my semen. They know how to swim. Big gay beetle guzzling cum like it's sugar water. Smitchy the kid.
I know what that is. I can't drown my semen in all the swim. That's a fucking Bring Me the Horizon.
Oh,
Song?
Yeah, it's a song that blew up on TikTok. Can You Feel My Heart?
so what's the gay? Is it Bring Me Some More Guys then?
Yeah, I guess that's what it would be. But you guys probably heard that because it blew up on it came out with their 2013 album. I used to fucking like ride my bike to work listening to that album all the time. And it's like, dun, 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 dun.
Oh,
And
I
it was
know what that
like,
is.
Giga
Yeah.
Chad thing or whatever. Remember that guy? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that. It's like the bridge of
Oh,
that
that's
song.
crazy.
I
Yeah.
can't drown my demons. They know how to swim. So
I thought it was semen, actually. I was like, that's a bold
I was
statement.
like, what is that? I know what that is.
Especially the kid Bam has beef with the other Colin Moriarty. Colin Moriarty posted a clarity nut from Hell's Heart. I come at thee. From hell's heart, I come at thee.
Come at thee.
Autobots,
Come out.
roll out.
Dome out. I don't know what he would say.
Autobots, come.
Come. And then you start jamming up.
Bumblebee busts on the back of someone's head and knocks him unconscious.
Bumblebee, not again.
I'm Bustleby now.
I'm Bustlebee. Buzzlebee's pretty good.
Bumblebee is better.
Cumblebee is better. Yeah, you're right.
Bumblebee.
Cumblebee. Coctimus Prime.
Coctimus Prime.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know. Penistron. I don't know.
Mega Schlong.
Cummitron. Yeah,
Mega Schlong is perfect.
Mega Schlong.
Mega Schlong is perfect.
Starweed.
Cum Stream.
Cumstream, yeah, Cumstream.
And then
I said a Devastator's Masturbator.
yeah.
So
And
Jazz is Jizz.
I thought it was too easy. I skipped that one.
Jazz is Jizz.
That's yeah.
And then it's Shia LaBeouf.
Instead of Ironhide, it's
I couldn't think of Ironhide one.
Iron Thighs. Iron Guys.
Iron Guys. I was trying to think of something.
Yeah, that's harder.
Yeah, Ironhide's hard.
Iron Buys.
Iron Guys.
Whatever. Star Coffee, Yasser Arafat Cock, Yush, I'm Kingston's dad and I just don't understand BLM. All lives clearly matter. I'm Kingston's dad. This is the largest star in our galaxy. Oh, this is the largest star in our galaxy. 3 billion times the mass of our sun. And almost half as wide as Sweeney's tooth gap. Carl Sagan really has it out for you. For some reason.
Scientific.
Yeah, scientifically. This rotund bastard.
This fat black person needs to be smited with every bit of our power. Someone kill him twice.
If it were up to me, Carl Sagan, I would shoot this man in the nape of his neck.
Be nice to my son.
Carl.
For I am King Dad.
No.
Fair enough.
no, there's no attempt made. Just like, I tried.
You're right. That's
I asked nicely. That's all I can do.
that's really all you can do.
That's really all you can do
In
at the
a
end of the
civil
day.
society.
In a civil society, like, what am I going to do?
I am not going to stop.
No way, no
I'm not
how.
going to stop till this man is dead.
The only thing keeping humanity from reaching their full potential in the stars is Kingston's continued survival. I have proposed a plan to Congress to shoot him in the nape of his neck.
It's like the big, beautiful nape shooting.
Yeah, I love the idea. I love the idea of singling out the nape of somebody.
Yeah, the nape.
It's such a specific,
Big,
specific
beautiful
way.
neck shooting bill.
I shot him in the nape of his neck.
Shape of his neck.
He died like a dog.
He didn't see the bullet coming. It was in the
That's
back
what
of him.
they've been talking about passing the big, beautiful bill. The one big, beautiful bill.
What is that?
It's the right now they're talking about Trump has the one big, beautiful bill. That's what it's literally called.
Really?
Yeah, and so he's trying to
Jesus.
pass a bunch of stuff that's going to obviously wreck the economy more.
Oh,
Some
yeah,
tax
great.
cuts, but the tax cuts are going to throw us more into debt, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
yeah,
So it's just one of those things that
Classic.
I like the idea of the bill's 400 pages long, like literally, but it's just the plan to shoot the nape of his neck.
It's paragraphs.
so
of,
insane.
Paragraphs upon paragraphs. Detailed patents and plans. Interviews.
Of how to kill me.
Yeah.
Congress is
Carl Sagan has been brought back to life to consult.
he's back. He's like Withers from he's like Withers from BG3.
From Baldur's Gate.
I know how to kill him.
This is the largest star in our galaxy. Yeah, okay, right there. Right. Can we get Kingston's grandma on the podcast? Craig the Canadian. And now this guy. How the fuck is he doing this, man? It's a
That's
little.
impressive.
It's a little. I don't even. Hold on. Let me.
Who's doing what now?
So, I don't know if really even the audience will be able to see it. But like
That's impressive.
I don't even.
That's cool.
I don't even understand how he's doing it.
That's very cool.
But it's like fucking hieroglyphics of a little Among Us character with a penis that's sperming, and then it's
It's fucking some chicken doggy.
and then it's fucking some lady who's like, I guess, jerking her hair off. It's very strange.
Jerking her hair off? I didn't see that one.
Yeah, well,
No, well, I like it.
I'm not about to move it again.
I know. I was like, it's fine.
It's a very tedious thing to do the first time. It's your boy Shawnee D. I have transformed into a ginger version of Colin Moriarty. Cum shot gaming trademark. At Grok, is this true? Cerberus Agent 267, Snark Podcast number 1, January 12th, 2014. That is true.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah,
that is the first one. The first one that I ever did.
Yeah.
Under that name with fucking my friend Sean and Jalen.
Oh God.
Jalen was on that episode.
Sean.
They killed him.
Is it happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what day is it today?
Today's Wednesday.
Yeah. We're recording Sunday.
Let's go.
Yeah, it'll be a fun thing.
So that we can skip on Monday.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Let's skip Monday.
Yeah.
Extra.
Well, because you guys are gonna. Am I gonna be? I'm not gonna be able, right?
You skip Monday. Yeah. We're not gonna skip Monday.
No. Well, you guys are doing it on Sunday, so there's no. That's gonna be Monday's podcast essentially. That you guys do it on Sunday.
Oh, I guess. Okay.
Sure. Yeah. I don't mind.
I mean,
I thought it was.
That was gonna be extra ammo.
In my head, I thought it was an extra ammo because it was gonna be so in the. But like, I guess I don't care. It doesn't really matter. It makes sense to do it as a normal episode too.
I think
Either way makes sense to me. It's fine.
Everybody knows Jalen.
Yeah, we'll get him. It'll be fun.
I thought it was. I mean, even if it's shorter, I think it should. I don't think it should be hidden.
Yeah.
I think people need to see the glory.
You right.
I think everybody is a fucking gay person except for me. Everybody's trying to fuck me, you my beautiful boy asshole.
Everybody trying to fuck me.
Everybody trying to have sex with me so much.
Why is everybody trying to fuck you, Arthur?
Arthur, what the hell's going on, man?
I don't know.
Why is there a witcher in the middle of our camp?
Lillian Moriarty, Colin Moriarty, JoJo asking Sween to borrow some melanin so she could use the Edward around there. Colin MH, Lord of all Moriarty.
You still never said it, right?
No, she's never said it.
She's never said it.
She's never said it.
Oh shit, I made the screen black by accident.
Hello, I'm Mr. Witcher.
I can't fix this.
What's your name, Mr. Witcher? It's
Mr. Witcher. It's John Witcher.
It's John Witcher.
My name is Barry Witcher.
Oblivion Remastered made me convert to Christianity and pray to God every day.
Good for you.
For a New Vegas remaster. The Centurion commanding the 100 guys against the gorilla. Colin Moriarty, Obi-Wan Chablomi, waiting for Sween hunting tier. I want his pelt. Colin Moriarty, Kremlin to Gremlin, glug, 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 ooh, caribou. Colin Moriarty, 9th level wizard evocation spell. Itchy colon, biggest Borderlands fan, finally has hope for the future. Kingston's dad's voice. My baby boy, come meet your new stepmother. She's a Falmer. Don't be bigoted, my son.
That's a monster.
That's a monster.
I need to kill it.
That may be a monster. But it's not nearly as much of a monster as Kingston is. Especially the nape of his neck.
There's a fucking cabal of people that hate me so much.
The most intelligent people in the world.
My dad's there.
Black gay son, won't you come and blast away my ass? Pound Garden, Kingston's dad's favorite song. Papini Brothers, Jeffrey Epstein in Minecraft movie be like, I am Steen. Donk Donkerson, the colon swinging slasher. Jury from, I said Juan. Jury from Street Fighter, giving me a syrupy foot job under the table at Denny's, parentheses, it's 2 a.m. In Spider-Man 3, Emo Peter says shalom when answering the phone. This is to show that he is evil now. Colin Moriarty, don't judge me. This is Colin's own joke from Game Over Greggy Show. Oh, Colin Moriarty. Me be fishy, limp biscuits and gravy. The rancid slopped hog. John Strickland, Mercs 1889, got way too drunk last night, woke up in a puddle of vomit and piss on someone else's living room floor. That's fucking disastrous.
I hope that's a joke.
Yeah, I hope you cleaned it up.
Damn, son.
Fucking psycho. The first search of Colin Moriarty featuring Keith David. Kingston being brutally raped by a Falmer. Pre-Roz. Blake 896. I got lockjaw doing graveyard shifts at the dick sucking factory, and all I got was lockjaw, as previously mentioned.
The dick sucking factory.
It's like that's worded like a John Mulaney joke. As previously mentioned is insane.
The dick sucking factory is crazy.
You never been to the dick sucking factory?
Never once.
No?
Never once? Why not?
Once. Don't really like dick that much.
It's the historical value of it.
That's cool.
You're a monster.
Okay.
You've never been to the Holocaust Museum. You've never been to the Museum of Tolerance.
Never once.
You've never bathed once.
Not planning on to.
You never even painted with all the colors of the wind.
Never going to.
You've never done anything.
Never gonna.
I get Carl Sagan. I
Yeah.
really do.
I'm looking at his nape right now.
To die.
I'm looking at his nape right now with feverish intent.
Yeah.
Sweeney tearing it up in a bowl of coleslaw. And final page. Demon Days is now officially 20 years old. Das Goopy. Kanye stole the action N-word thing like 2 days after that episode got posted. Come on, Eileen.
Nigga, Heil Hitler.
Come on, Eileen. By the Dexies.
Hey, Hitler.
Dexies Midnight Runners. What do you do?
I don't know. I hate that shit. I hate how good it sounds.
It is a catchy song. Shot Young Callum Moriarty, Sergeant Johnson versus 3 gorillas, Nikki Ziggy, Fermented Pygmy, Amelia Earhart falling out of Derek's ass and demanding you install Expedition 33. It's fucking horrifying. Some dumbass. Just some dumbass.
Who, me?
Sorry, Miss Jackson, Badly Brave, Dog the Baby Hunter, Aetherian needs help lowering his weapon in Halo 3, Penis, Nate from Memphis 1, and rounding out our list as always.
Hey!
The king.
The king of Haphazard. We did it, guys.
We did it.
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
A reasonable time. We're even on camera.